so we are live on Twitch. Welcome to Caffeinated Arcade. We're streaming our homebrew campaign, Adventures in Alainn, and it's been an interesting few sessions for the party. So they have currently a split party right now. Last I remember, Tom was getting a tattoo, and Mel was watching while eating popcorn. Um, Ryland was reconnecting with a friend of her late mother. And let's see here. Sunevi is partying with some pirates. And
Yeah.
Derek, who we unfortunately don't have today, is going to be connecting with some saints at a shrine of sorts. So that's where we left off. And you know you're supposed to meet the pirates that apparently love Sunevi, even though they have every reason to hate all of you. Um, you're parting with the pirates, and actually, in the morning, they're expecting you to appear with 500 gold to pay them for their lost sea vessel that you stole and then accidentally sunk because none of you were sailors. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. My brain's not working with
I
a
love how
recap.
Derek. I love how Derek is yet again meeting with saints, and Suniti is desperate to meet with the saint, and he's yet again not going to meet with the saint.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm drinking with the pirates. I feel like I got the better end of the deal.
True,
Yeah,
you're being very helpful to the party.
he's the missionary for the Saints.
Yes.
That's one way to look at
That's
it.
a terrifying thought.
Yeah, missionaries usually end up in very bad positions.
I would love to picture you, like, instead of in the assless chaps, in like a full suit and tie. Have you heard about Fawcett?
Excuse me, Southskin. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Fasek?
I have a
promise if you
pamphlet.
do, I will not eat you.
Oh my god. So, currently, Sunevi would be at the jury inn. Tom is probably now leaving the astronomers.
Gingerly leaving.
Yes. And then Ryland is at the guild hall for the Moon Shroud, along with Derek. And they do have some barracks for their guild members. Would you sleep there for your long rest, or would you go find a tavern?
I think we would chill with the guild.
Okay.
I mean, that's my vote anyway for the party. Be like, hey, I'm gonna crash here. I'm newly minted and I need a soft bed.
Oh, I thought I was getting really drunk at the end, so I was going to crash at the end. But if we agreed that we were going to chill at the guild, then that's where I'd end up.
And the party is split anyway, so
Yep.
you can do whatever you want.
I would leave it to Mel, and Mel would probably say. Actually, I don't know what Mel would say. Mel, where should we crash for the night? I need a soft bed to heal my tattoos.
Let's see if she's the voice of reason or the voice of chaos.
I mean, she had a lot of popcorn. Maybe she wants to. We could drink it up. That might make me feel better.
That was a pretty low roll for her, so she's just like, let's go party.
All right.
Partying with the wizard. So, which tavern would you go to? Because you know there's the jury inn and the dock district. That's more neutral. And then there's also the Firefly Tavern.
Trisses. Do we know that Sunevi went to party with pirates?
I don't think anyone asked.
I don't think so.
So then we would go find
As
Ryland.
far as you know, I've gone to live in the sewers.
That is as far as we know, yeah. But I assume we would go find Ryland. We knew Ryland was gonna reconnect.
Right.
Yeah.
And we already know that she's reconnecting via booze. So yeah, victory from the eye drake leads to a hefty night of partying.
Apparently.
That's amazing. So you head to the Firefly Tavern then.
Yeah.
Firefly.
Awesome. So, getting to the Firefly Tavern, it's definitely a step up from the Jury Inn, but in terms of taverns you've been to in the past, it's still not the most luxurious or anything, like not like you'd see in Crestborn. But you do notice that it's really dark when you walk inside, and currently different patrons have spells up to light up the place a little bit. And also, there seems to be some sort of like enchantment in the drinks to where they're glowing. So it almost looks like a rave on the inside.
I feel the vibe.
And when you like finish your drink and slam it down, your glass glows, so you get another one refill. It alerts the server to bring another one to refill it.
All right. I wanna spot Mel a drink for accompanying me in my moment of pain.
She gladly
And
accepts.
all right. How much you run me?
So, let's see here. So you get to the bar and you see this individual passing out the glowing drinks. It's actually a halfling standing behind the bar, and he just says, "For the both of you, um, there'll be 1 silver."
All right. What kind of prices? How many silver? Okay, so it's 10. Okay, so I can remove 1 gold and turn that into 10 silver, but instead I will turn it into 9.
Nice.
Math. I'm not drunk yet. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Should we be worried?
Why are you not drunk yet?
It's my first one.
You're not supposed to get drunk till after you get the artwork.
All right, so
You
so
bleed
we're
different because you bleed different if you're drunk.
I mean, we'll see how many drinks it takes before I need the con save. I want to toast to Mel, right? And then I want to catch Ryland and her relative's eye so that we could, acknowledge that we're all in the same place but don't have to hang out together.
Nice. So,
Mm-hmm.
Rylan, what are you doing here at the tavern?
We're talking, and we're like having fun. And like I said, the I'm not sure. This rave thing kind of has me now that it's turned into a rave, I'm a little more confused about it.
And
I, I,
Kelwyn just says, "You get used to it after a while. It's kind of
doesn't the
fun."
music, the light up glasses when you're done are kind of cute.
Anything to do with light or the moon, the Guild's a fan of. It's on brand.
Yeah. So the party goes all night, I take it.
Oh yeah.
Woo, Moonshroud. Yeah, Tom's a woo girl. Woo!
That's
Are you
amazing.
gonna get a glow stick? Are you gonna get a glow stick and do like the glow thing?
Yeah, I want the glow sticks around my tattoo bandages, and I'm gonna do those things that people do with their hands to make them look like they're like fireflies. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
No.
And I'm also gonna fist pump. I'm gonna fist pump my glass because my glass is glowing too. Oh yeah.
That's awesome. And um you get the sense that it's definitely a busy night at this tavern, and the acts that are on the stage seem to rotate. So at first, it's definitely some more upbeat music, and definitely strange for a tavern. It's definitely probably more lively than even the ones in Crestborn that you saw. This atmosphere seems very energetic, but then it changes to almost a guy who's like breathing fire, but instead of fire, it's he's kind of illusioned it to look like moonlight coming out of his mouth.
Woo!
So they're committed.
Right on. Moonshroud. I'm gonna get another drink for us. Drop another silver.
Nice. So, go ahead and make
Digging
a. Go ahead and make a con save, just to see how you're
Alright.
doing so far. I'll roll for Mel too.
Do I need a con save? I've been drinking for a while.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm letting the tattoos absorb the alcohol.
He only
Alright.
wants to. And Mel rolled about average. Let's see.
I've been drinking for a while.
You got the same
you did
score
All the
as
colors
Mel.
are starting to dance. Whee!
You started before we got there. I was getting tattoos, so you're a couple drinks ahead.
I'm definitely a few drinks in.
Yeah.
Whee!
And
All the colors are starting to dance for me.
it's funny because Mel just got there and is only on her second drink, and she's about at the same level as you, Rowland.
Woo!
She's like, I'm not used to this.
How is she not used to this? She's never mind.
She's from the academy. They don't do anything but drink.
She's not from the academy. She's from like the palace. But don't tell anyone. I
They
say
don't
it
do
in a very
anything.
loud, drunk whisper.
They don't do anything
She's
but
one
drink
of those
either.
She's one of those prissy types who has those fruity light drinks and doesn't have like those serious drinks.
That's
Mel's
alright, I
like
got you.
glaring at all of you. And just goes,
Somehow,
I'm too
somehow
drunk to say
glaring at
anything.
Mimi.
I'm not even there, and she's still glaring at me.
Are we not using our inside voices?
No.
I mean,
Oh,
somehow we still hear Sidivi. It doesn't matter. I could still hear him saying something like soft skin, scowling at me.
It's through the arcane weave.
And I actually, at this point, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, where's Derek?"
he went
Does he
off
have-
to pray to the saints.
Because we had partied that one time where I got to try on his armor for like a hot second. That was fun.
Hey Mel, make me fly! Make me fly!
I can do that. And she points in the wrong direction. And just nothing happens. And she's like, did I drop concentration again?
And somebody goes thunk to the ground.
And just like off in the corner, you see one of the musicians go, BAM!
Sorry, bro.
Then, let's switch gears a little bit. Sidivi, you're partying with the pirates. Unfortunately, this tavern isn't as lit. It's the Drury Inn, and everyone's, besides for you and the pirates, just sitting in silence, staring at you, and kind of glaring your way. Just some, like, gruff-looking sailors. And they're just kind of looking at all of you with a scowl.
They're just jealous. Jealous that Suniri is once again surrounded by women.
That's amazing. Are there any conversations you would have with the pirates, or would you just party all night?
I mean, probably at least try and apologize for stealing the boat.
Go ahead and make first a Constitution save, just to see how you're
Wow.
faring on alcohol.
Oh, I am not good at these, surprisingly enough. Never mind, I'm incredible at these, so that's not 20.
Nice.
Woohoo.
So you're totally fine. Now make a persuasion check.
I think I might go with some guidance for this, just in case. I didn't even need it. I continue
Oh my
my streak.
goodness. What is this?
I continue my streak. Oh, that's great. That's 24 persuasion.
Yeah.
Jesus. So the pirates are like, shit's in the past. We're just here to dance. And we'll worry about it in the morning.
Okay, work for me.
So you continue just like dancing and partying with the pirates. Then, is there anything either of the split parties would do before closing out the evening?
I feel like I've built up my drunk confidence to try to hook up with the half elf lady.
Oh, don't say you're
Onyx.
gonna hook up. I can say, please don't say you're gonna try and hook with my auntie. That would be not right.
No. Onyx was super cool and saved Mel's life.
That is true.
And was yet another woman who wanted nothing to do with me.
That is true.
We'll give you a persuasion check.
Here we go.
You can do it.
Hey,
You can do it.
I joined your group. Thanks for the invite and the opportunity. That tracks.
A
Polar
natural
opposite
one.
continues.
What
She
is
doesn't
happening?
even give you the time of day, just goes, not a chance. And continues to walk past.
I'm
What
just
is
gonna give her
happening?
the finger guns and back up slowly, like I'll catch you later. Okay.
Hey, you tried.
Wow. Just,
What is happening here?
if I had planned it, it wouldn't have worked. So this is how it is. I'm just gonna hang my head low, clap Mel on the shoulder, and be like, we gotta go.
What's wrong?
I don't know. Just I think my luck is calling it. At this point of the evening, I wanna rest my broken heart, wings, arms, back, everything. It all hurts.
Do they let you take drinks to go?
Yeah, that's what. Road beer. Let's see. Do they do that?
So you see, she buys another drink from the bar that's glowing and casts fly on herself and just goes, wee! While drinking.
Whee!
All right, I can fly with her. I have or do my wings not work because they're tatted up?
We'll leave it up to chance.
Yeah.
Make a, would this be con or wisdom to get through?
I thought it was Dex, but yeah, whatever you want to do.
Athletics?
This is more bearing through the pain of the tattoo, so
Oh, I see.
let's go con.
On it is. Or we're either drunkenly stumbling out, or
Whoa.
Hello!
Hello!
Hello
The
there.
party is plastered. You came at the perfect time.
Sorry,
Okay, some of us are.
I was late because I guess I caught a guy's interest, so
You're all good.
so I wanted to take him home.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah. No, it's just like taking him home.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm here.
Nice.
Yay!
Welcome, welcome. So let me ask you
you.
this: would you, because the party's kind of split right now, would you party at the Firefly Tavern with Tom and Ryland, which is basically a rave, or would you have gone with Sunevi to try to talk to the pirates and make them less mad, but also party with them.
Damn.
So there's two
So
different parties going on.
All right, so both options I lose. I'm kidding. I'll go with Sinevi.
Okay. So
Yeah, because I'm an old man. I can't party. I can't shake those hips.
that's awesome. So you walk in and you're in shock because you see Sunevi and all of the pirates who were originally mad at you just standing on tables and like dancing and like spinning around, and everyone except Sunevi is
Oh
drunk.
shit, those pirates?
Yeah.
Those pirates.
No.
They came to track you guys down in the last session. Um,
And then
But-
shook us down for money.
yeah. So
No, I'm not going with Sinevi.
fair.
Through the power of a 21 and a 24 on persuasion, I have convinced them that, yeah, it's okay.
Bygones.
Yeah.
Still owe them money, but bygones.
Still the
I would be
the money,
hiding, I
but
think.
they're okay.
Yeah.
They're not mad. It was just funny
cool.
because I think it was maybe Sunevi who rolled for how the ship was intact, and it ended up being like a 4. So
Yep.
they just watched as like you found like a piece of wood from their ship when they were trying to hunt it down.
Fun ship. That's it, at least.
You know what's
So-
the best ship of all? A friendship.
I knew that was
Boo.
coming, and I still felt like groaning.
How about a relationship? Oh wait, you failed that one.
I fail. I fail so hard.
You'll get it one day.
Maybe.
Your campaign will end with Tom finally finding someone.
There was a roll to see if my dad would come back, and he came back. So there's somebody out there that wants some part of me to be happy.
He was just
You
on a
say
cigarette
that.
break.
You
Yeah.
say that, but like, have you spoken to your father since?
I wanted to, but then we skipped town.
So you
would-
take
would-
after your father really well.
DM,
Yes.
would I have been able to attune to Carl?
Yes, you would have time because there's been a lot of downtime after the incident in the sewers. So
Okay, cool.
Well,
So
I
I
mean,
so I also have a long rest.
yes, that's coming up.
Yeah, this evening is the long rest.
So yeah, you are all good.
'Cause I took some demage.
So I'm gonna roll to see if Mel crashes into a wall or something while trying to fly while drinking.
Careful, it might kill her.
It'll be fine.
She actually does okay. You're surprised. She flies right out the door and towards the guild hall.
She's drunk
With a drink
flying
in
pretty
hand?
well.
Yeah.
As long
And
as
she
she
has a-
doesn't forget she's flying.
She has a drink to light the way.
Exactly. It's glowing. Yeah, all the drinks in the tavern glow because they're trying to fit the theme of the Moon Shroud and Firefly Tavern. So it's basically a giant rave.
I'm gonna be sitting in the corner with Carl and be like, Carl, do you want to go and boogie with the others?
I would love to. That sounds wonderful.
But you have no body, so that would be impossible.
I can make it work. And you see Carl just suddenly start floating, and then in the
Wait,
middle of the
Carl.
dance floor, he starts spinning in the middle of a
Carl,
bunch of
hold
people.
on. I have a better idea. Come back. And I'm gonna follow him.
What?
Here, I'm gonna like take him and then put him on my face. You just tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
Are we rolling for
Or you could,
Carl's
like, ride
dancing?
him. Or you could just ride them. That sounds wrong. Ride
That's
on
gay.
the...
How what's the size comparison of the book to glucose? Like what?
It's pretty comical.
Would he be able to sit on the book and like ride on the book like it's
Ooh,
like a flutterboard cushion kind of thing?
Carl, can I surf on you?
to a certain extent, but as you would find out, it's very low to the ground just because even though you are a gnome, he's only a spell
So I
book.
would be like, I would be hovering, right?
Yeah, it's basically like one of those scooters, but
Okay.
from like Back to the
I
Future.
would I would like to like if he would allow it, I'd like to stand on him, and then as we're going on the dance floor, we would be doing like sick tricks, like an ollie, a like a jump, and like skating on the table edges and stuff like that.
Nice. Roll a performance check.
Oh yeah, performance! Come on, performance! Yeah!
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
So
Oh boy, that's some air we've kicked.
Tom and then Mel, and actually even Rylan, because Rylan's still there. You look back and see Glucose absolutely like annihilating the dance floor. People are cheering and throwing like copper at him.
Yeah, baby, this old man hasn't lost it. He gained.
We'll say on that roll. You managed to get um 8 pieces of copper.
Hell yeah! Woo! Look at that. We're making money, Carl. We're making money for being this good.
And he just goes, "Oh, hell yeah." And you just hear, "Yip yip."
Come on, Carl. Let's give these old timey some real moves. Show them the classics.
Oh, absolutely. It's been a while since I've used my dancing pages.
I'm gonna also use minor illusion to make like effects in the air. Like anytime I would land on the book, you would just see like comical, like the crash kind of like effect from cartoon shows.
Man, that's annoying.
That's amazing. So, yeah, Glucose is getting cheered on, and actually,
Carl said dancing pages. Does that mean the pages are like obviously the pages? Does the page have contain Tasha's irresistible dance?
that's amazing. At this point, the crowd actually boos the fire breather off the stage, and they lift you and Carl up and put you on the stage.
Why is this not
We
working?
can't top this.
Why is this not working?
I click it, it works.
I know, but it's meant to just actually, just pop the picture in there. God damn it.
Oh.
You're all good. And
Oh,
the
well.
fire breather is just arms crossed in the corner looking all pissed off.
Imagine getting outshined by a gnome.
And a spell book.
And the spell book. This is a duo.
Yeah. Carl is a PC in his own.
Our co-op name is Clucos.
That's amazing. So you guys dance the night away and eventually make your way to the Moonshroud Guild. So Nevi, do you sleep at the Jury Inn or do you go back to the Moonshroud?
I mean, I'll just stay with the pirates. Why not?
Okay.
I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen in the night.
Absolutely not. So, I'm trying to think.
Long rest, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys separate get your long rests. Most of you at the Moonshroud Guild. You rolled high enough on persuasion. I was gonna have you roll to see if they shank you when they're not drunk anymore, but you
Ooh.
rolled so high that they just like you being around, so that's fine.
Maybe soon Eve will get the chance to shank them.
Who do you nibble on?
Couldn't resist.
Come on. Who do you nibble on?
Couldn't resist.
We know you nibble in your sleep. Who are you nibbling on?
I mean, I don't know. Depends who's joining the body pile. It's been a while since we've had one of those.
And you have it with the pirates without any of the party.
So it seems.
That is phenomenal. So, you all get your long rest. And yeah, so let's do.
I suppose Attila might be missing part of her ear, but oh well.
I'll roll for that. So, let's start with the moon shroud, people. So, you guys wake up, and it's a guild hall, so there's not like really like a formal breakfast or anything like that. They have rations laying around, and they would direct you back to the Firefly Tavern for breakfast, or you could also go meet up with the pirates. It's up to you.
I would also be making special treats
Awesome.
for you guys, and I would be offering one to Ryland, one to Sunevi, and it's just four of us, and then I'll give the other last one to Tom too. This is the
Okay.
ones that gives you like temporary health points.
Awesome.
Appreciate you.
Nice. Thanks.
Can
Nice.
I dip it in my coffee?
Yes, cheese and coffee always goes well. Salty and bitter.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm in a good
I was
mood
hoping it was
after-
going to be like a cream cheese spread on a bagel, you know?
No,
I
it's
thought
just
it was a
block of
cookie,
cheese.
like a biscuit, and I thought I was just gonna dip it, but it's
Oh
cheese.
no! This time it's a pastry. It's a pastry that is
Oh,
stuffed
pastry and
with
coffee.
the cheddar
Oh!
cheese.
It goes
Yeah, yeah,
wonderfully.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
so it's like a cream cheese. It's like a cheese Danish kind of thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, oh, yeah.
well, kinda.
Ooh.
It's a Filipino dish. It uses rice flour, and it's called fuck. Is it puto or because I don't think it's puta. So
I mean, in the
it's
Philippines,
Okay.
it could be.
You
it
could
could
tell
be,
us
but
anything and we'd have to believe you.
I think it's called puto. But like I know
Puto?
in Spanish, it's also like like a swear word or something.
That's about yeah.
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 Oh, puta.
'Cause
Oh yeah, that's
We
basically.
have puto and we have puta.
What'd you say about my mama?
No, it's
basically,
Filipino.
basically a prostitute.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So you guys eat breakfast, and you have some coffee with the pastries that Glucose has provided, and Mel seems incredibly hungover. You've never quite seen her like this, but she's like
Happens to the best.
holding the cup of coffee like with both hands, with like red, bloodshot eyes.
Mel, are you feeling okay?
It's a whole nother world. I'm fine.
I mean, couldn't you like divine a way to not be hungover?
And she's like,
No.
it doesn't work like that.
Had a-
Oh, if
Had a little
only
too
you had
much.
lesser restoration.
Wait,
Little
I
too
do.
much. I do have a lesser restoration, actually.
Yeah,
I could bestow curse on her.
I think that's the
Okay.
That's
opposite.
helpful.
That would help.
I want to watch Ryland cast Lesser Restoration if you're going to do that, so I can have an excuse to learn Lesser Restoration. It's on my new thing.
I'd also like to learn lesser restoration.
Ah, well.
I don't know if you guys can learn. Well, mine's the druid version of lesser.
Ah,
Yes, like
then I
lesser
don't think
restoration now.
But you're a moon druid, right?
I'm a spore druid technically, but
Spore druid. All right, never mind.
yeah, I'm technically a spore druid.
Sorry.
Mel
Custom
minor illusions, a pair of sunglasses.
You want a lesser? I could lesser restoration her. I really could,
Mel just says,
but that would use my lesser restoration for the day.
no, it's alright. It's good experience.
A hangover's a good experience? Well, I suppose once in a while, but
That's my champion. You're the champ. Setting up for future fighter levels.
She is so weak in both dex and strength that that would not go well.
Yep. I can see it now. Champ. We're gonna arm wrestle later. You watch.
So, Mel Minor illusions a pair of sunglasses, and you all have breakfast, and you know that you're supposed to meet the pirates in the morning to give them their money. And you know it
I
was
thought we
at
were
the
gonna like.
jury
I
inn.
thought we were gonna go and like claim it, like get them to help us steal the other ship.
Well, let's pay him, and then we gotta go to somewhere at noon, so that we can get even more money for another job. A quick one, easy.
Okay. I thought, like I said, I thought we were like stealing another ship for, and they were getting another ship to replace their ship. Okay, I got confused.
I seem to recall something about that too.
Well, as often as you would like to steal ships, at the moment you're not here. So
You guys took a small job in between.
Yeah,
To
isn't it
see.
delivering something?
It is, and you were given very little information about the job. You just know that you're supposed to show up at the docks around noon and look for something in chains.
yes,
Yeah, isn't
Uh,
that's so specific? Because a lot of things are moved with chains around them.
it's worth
Yeah.
300 gold. It's 300 gold. We're about to give like 500 to these pirates. This will almost resupply us.
And then I think we have one problem. I could have sworn they told us to send our cute delivery boy, and Derek's not here, so
Mm.
I can look like Derek.
it's not the same. He has
Oops.
that dwarven roughness.
I could be rough if you like it rough.
Whoa!
You know, to me, if he likes it
Easy
rough, he
there,
likes
cowboy.
to chew on ears.
He's not here. We're not actually having this conversation.
I know.
You just hear the voice of Sinevi somewhere in the wind.
Yep. I am the one who knows.
So,
He knows everything. Don't try to deny it.
I mean, me
So
is
let's
me.
go to the Dreary Inn and see if we can find our Sinevi, because we don't know where Sinevi went.
Right. Kind of lost track.
that's true. So, do you try to look for Sinevi first, or you just head to the jury and hope for the best?
Hurry and hope for the best.
Okay. So you make your way there, and after the wild night you had before at the Firefly Tavern, and seeing that no one is inside besides for the pirates and Sunevi having breakfast, Sunevi, roll a d4 for me.
Will do. Ah, something decent. Let's say 3.
The so kind of the which one would that be? So when you see Sunevi with all the pirates, you notice that the wizard, the gnome wizard that travels with them, has a piece of her ear missing.
I'm not
You
I like
ate
how the
until
first
his
reaction
ear.
is to
Now I
laugh
don't.
at that.
Now I don't
No, that-
feel special.
No, that's not Attila. That's what's the other one? That's I don't remember the gnome's name. The halfling.
I don't think I ever
Now I
gave her
don't-
one, actually. I know that's horrible.
The wizard.
Yeah, I just called her a wizard. She'll be,
Now I don't even feel special.
I'm sorry.
her name's
I'm
Helga.
the only
There we go.
gnome here.
So
So we know what
Oh.
happened last night.
We've got weakened at Bernie's, sunglassed over here, half dead.
Oh, hey Mel. You look different.
Hey, how's it going?
Did you do, did you do something to your hair?
What? No.
Strange, you look different.
Oh, it's the. I got a hangover for the first time.
I see.
Ain't no party like a Crestborn party, 'cause a Crestborn party don't stop. How'd you guys do?
And at this point, all the pirates are just glaring at all of you. Except for Sunevi. They seem to like Sunevi.
You know, pretty alright.
I was kicking
Is
it
this because
last
we
night.
didn't party with you? I mean, you could have come party with us. Look, look, look! I bring out one of the glasses and I slam the glass down and it lights up. See? Isn't that cool?
make a make a persuasion check to be likable by the pirates.
Ooh, shiny.
Smells like too bright.
Yeah, she makes the sunglasses even darker.
You said persuasion?
Yeah.
Uh,
So are you gonna get a Sinevi roll or a Tom roll? That's a Sinevi roll.
So
Somewhere in between.
the wizard is like, "Oh, that's pretty cool, actually."
see? See?
And Attila, the leader, just goes, "I believe you owe us 500 gold. Are you ready to pay up?"
Well, here's the money. But we have a proposition for you. Not that kind of proposition.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be that kind of proposition.
We were thinking that we could take over a ship that belongs to I'm going to get it wrong, the guys who own the prison. A prison ship.
The those Belarus.
You
We
got
could
it.
take over we could take over a prison ship. You could help us sail it over to the prison, and then you guys can keep the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And that way, not only did you get the gold, but you also get a new ship.
Prison ships are clunkier. We need something that snails sails
Smells?
sails smoothly and treads waters quickly. Go ahead and make a persuasion
Well.
check. Oh, go ahead, Lucas.
Oh man!
I think we can get you a ship that is more than capable for that if you let us.
One.
use- hold on.
Oh yeah, he
Hold
has a
on.
thing.
Hold on. Where is it? Cruel shift.
Yay! That didn't happen. It didn't happen. Nobody saw that.
That's amazing.
What happened?
What happened? No, that didn't happen.
Yeah, I rewinded time.
Yep.
So, Ryland, you get a second roll then.
Oh dear.
Can't be
I
any
shouldn't
worse.
be the one trying to persuade people. I should not be the one trying to persuade people.
Yes,
I'm
you
not a
should.
very good person.
Have a bit of guidance, I suppose. Why not?
Okay.
Roll that.
Oh
D4.
yeah, 17 with the D4.
So, Attila just says, well, as long as this gold is still involved, I'm sure we could use a vessel like that for something.
It's more just the fact that we really need a lift to the island, and we don't trust ourselves with a ship.
Yeah, after our last experience trying to sail, we realized we really don't know what we're doing.
So it's a boat and money. So it's a boatload.
Now, I'm not going to put my crew's lives on the line for free. Will you pay my crew their hourly rate for manning the ship?
Guys, I'm super broke. Just BT dubs.
I
Yes,
think I paid a lot of most of my gold to glucose, so
I'm
I
sure.
won't
I'm
have a
sure
lot.
we can. I'm
I
sure we
don't
can
want to
figure
pay them
something out.
anything.
It's gonna be all right.
I just don't want to pay them anything.
Okay.
Get off, glucose.
So we do have this other job that should cover the hourly rate. It's a quick pick up and drop off situation, a little courier work while we're still in town. And you guys can scout out a boat for us to steal.
That you think that you'd like to after the fact.
Yeah, yeah. We would steal whatever you think is the best seaworthy vessel for us to achieve our goal of getting to the prison and back. And then you keep it. So we get back on the mainland. It's all yours. We'll fly.
Okay. It's
Right?
interesting.
Is that the plan? The party is am I relating it correctly?
That's sort of what I was thinking.
Exactly. So get us to that, and then you will be duly compensated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, and she's doing some numbers in her head. So, normally we pay our sailors 1 gold a day. So, if there's 5 of us, that'd be 5 gold a day. Um, usually, how far away is that island? It's a week's journey, so
Sounds like 35.
yeah.
If it's a 7-day week.
Well, if it's a week there and a week back, then it would be 70.
Well, we don't have to come all the way back here. We only have to go from the prison to the mainland.
Right. They can drop us off anywhere on the mainland. We can figure it out from there.
Let's say between 50 and 70 gold, right? Because that's
Yeah.
2 weeks would be 70, and if there's like rough seas or something, we can. I think we
We'll
can.
figure. We'll ballpark it at 70, and they keep the ship after anyway, and they get to
Right.
pick whichever ship that we're going to steal.
Yes, they're scouting out a ship, and we'll do the stealing. We're good at the stealing. We're just not good at the sailing.
Right.
And then Attila just says, "Do you need it to look like a prison vessel for your mission?"
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
We need to get into the prison, so
I don't. Maybe we could go for more of Well, if we go in as a prison ship, they're gonna expect prisoners, and they have a good schedule for knowing when prisoners come.
I mean,
Okay.
what if we bring back the escapee glucose?
No, you bring me back there. I will be useless to you. Very useless to you.
It's a diversion to let them to get us inside.
We could just climb from another side. Look, you let me go in there, and I'll find a way for you to get in as well.
Yeah, we could easily make a boat magically invisible between the 10 of us. You know what I mean? There's enough magic to make
And
a seaworthy vessel.
That
sneaky.
is true. I can. Well, Carl can make things invisible.
And what exactly do we do then if you manage to get yourself caught while you're inside?
I'll be invisible.
That is no guarantee. We've seen that before.
No, I'm pretty sure I can be invisible.
As in,
And-
that is no guarantee you won't be found.
Mona of the Moon Shroud
Oh.
will guide us to safety. All right, trust me.
Once I go in, right, I find my boys, then we're fine. We're good. we've escaped before. I escaped before. We get these guys out, and I have my book. Then, well, I have Carl. Then we'll have a higher chance of a better escape. And I get them out. Then that's when you come. Or maybe we need to think about this a little bit more.
Yeah,
But
not
what
that I,
the point
not that I.
is, I have my spell book. If I could get in and I can string out my guys, then we'll have a formidable team.
Again, not that I doubt you, but like if this has happened before, wouldn't they have, maybe used up security?
Definitely, but I have my spell book.
Damn straight. You just hear from Carl.
Carl, don't encourage him.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, sir.
Don't worry about him, Carl. He doesn't even know who his father is.
Sinivia
I
does
mean,
so.
Oh,
I
no.
do.
Oh, it's Sinevi who was
He's
talking.
dead.
Oh, never mind.
Wasn't me.
The point is, well, hopefully I can try and spring them out. A little fireball here and there, maybe an acid arrow.
We still need an emergency plan if you get yourself caught.
Well, if anybody gets themselves caught, we're going to burn the prison down. We're going to do everything but burn the prison down till we get them out.
Okay, well, I can easily scale up a wall. Uh, if you can give me rope, I could help you scale up the wall.
I think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves, guys. All we need to do is step one. Oh,
So we don't need the
step
vessel
two,
to look like a
island.
prison boat.
No, even if we didn't get one that looked like the prison boat, if we're not trying to sneak in, we can just, again, between the 10 of us, we can cast disguise or minor illusion or whatever to make the boat pass for prison ship. It doesn't, as long as it's seaworthy, we'll figure it out en route. It takes a week to get there. We have time to plan.
That
Okay.
is true. You
So,
could get an idea of the security too.
so Attila, no, we don't need it to look like a prison vessel.
Okay.
That's what we were getting back to.
I'll have my pirates scout out a seaworthy vessel then.
Excellent. Now, to commemorate the occasion and the assume buried axe, let's partake in some breakfast.
I'm full, but I'll have more
I
coffee.
had a lovely pastry and some tea on before I came.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You always have room for. I think it's tiefling tail. I think it was a tiefling.
Awkward looks side to side.
Oh
I'm still a
man.
little spooked.
So,
If Rylan could try human, you can try tiefling. It's all right. We don't judge.
is that how it works now? Oh man.
They're judging 10 ways from Sunday, but it's fine.
So,
Let's yeah.
out of curiosity, how do you guys split up the 500 gold to pay the pirates?
Well, if there's
I
four
mean-
of us, 100 and
Oh.
a quarter each would be the best way to do it.
I have no money.
How do you guys
I
have
thought
so
we
little
got-
money?
I thought we just got 500 from
Oh, did
the
we?
last job. Didn't we get like
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
a bunch
We have-
each? I just have 72 written in because I thought I done what
Wait,
we
how
earned each. How
much
much
did I
did we
get?
earn?
So,
How much did we earn?
it was, I have the number here somewhere. It was originally 100, but you brought back their fallen, so
bodies.
they increased it. I think it was like 127? Let me check that out.
So I spent most of mine on all these tattoos.
Again, how do you people have so little money? I'm sitting on 314 gold.
Well, I gave money to Glucose to get spells when he didn't have a spell book.
And I
You
bought Delvin of
you
Lightning.
bought me the pearl though, like 100 gold worth of pearl.
So
Right.
so we're gonna get 300 right after this Kelwyn job. It's a little courier
But we
job.
owe the. I have 72 before we get the money from this job, but this job is at like 500 anyway.
just saying we're super close if we just do this job.
The job we did is it would be if 4 of us gave
It was 159 per person.
4 times 125 would be the 500 that we need. And you said it was 159 each?
Yeah, that's what you got from the job. Whether you spent it or not, though, I'm not sure.
I mean,
That would
125.
be
We know Tom did.
25. That would be um
I've totally spent it. Already.
equals
That's
uh
Actually, just out of curiosity,
four,
what do people have
25,
like right now written on their payroll?
9.
Seriously, right now, I have 9 gold and 8 silver.
Wait, how much? How
Excellent.
much? How much was I given?
You were given 159.
Okay.
150. No, to me specifically.
That was to you
150.
specifically.
Oh, 159?
Yeah, we each got 159 from the last job. But if we each gave 125 from that, it would leave 34 for us.
Why are we paying them this amount of money? We should just kill them all. Maybe not actually, but fuck, 500 gold. What did we gain from the last job then? Like we should not be giving. I refuse paying for my mistake.
You do
Again,
not refuse. We only had to do it because of you in the first place.
I think the easier math is just
We
to split
saved them.
We
200 by
Didn't
4
though.
because I can't pay, and then use the 300 from the next job and just call it square.
We owe them the 500.
Yeah, but like let them wait another 3 hours while they look for a boat for us, and
Are they gonna wait the 3 hours if we give them 200?
Let's find out. That's what I'm saying.
We
That is,
we would be paying less if we take another vessel.
It's not about the
Yeah.
vessel. It's about the fact
Yeah.
that we know kinda fuck these people over really badly.
We
Yeah, there
saved
was-
them.
well,
We
what
saved
happened
them.
at the end of our last mission, what had happened was Attila kind of almost killed Mel, and the arrangement that got her like free was Onyx saying that we're gonna honor our debt the next day. So this is that day. They didn't kill Mel. They didn't like ambush us or nothing, and we did kind of wreck their boat. So this is the plan as of
And
yesterday. If the plan is changing, let me know.
Yeah,
I ain't
don't
got
just
no
go
money.
don't just go stabbing people without letting the rest or burning, somebody's spell book without letting us know that gets us kicked off an island.
I wasn't bringing it up. I'm just saying I don't have any money until we do the next job, and that next job should pay for most of this job.
So,
I have
Mel has money too, and she would say, I can pitch in too.
I
So we
have a
only
little
need to
bit
get
of
up-
money beforehand. If
thing is, I don't remember if I actually added these 159 to my inventory or not yet last time.
I added mine, but I don't want to pay them shit.
You're gonna pay, like it or not.
I'm gonna hide my money. I'm gonna cast invisibility to my pouch. Fine, I'll do it. I could have gotten more spells, but fine. These leeches.
I don't.
Well,
all right, so
you
so
know
wait,
how else you
wait.
could have got more spells?
So we know how we're doing this. Let's ask and say, hey, we have a quick job for 300 gold, and we spot you 200, and we'll meet back up in like 5 hours. You'll have scouted out a boat for us to steal, and we'll have paid you the full 500 that we owe.
Make a persuasion check.
Right, all right. See, so don't go flashing all the gold yet. Let's see if I can finally win one.
You should have said we should pay them 100 gold.
So on that, they say, we have a lot riding on this deal and don't think he'll bail, so yeah, I think that'll be fine.
Alright.
So, did anyone want a piece of that tiefling tail or?
I'll pass.
Coward.
I thought I was being brave with the the Danish and the coffee at the last place. I'm usually just a one drink coffee breakfast guy. Very simple.
All right.
Gotta watch the
So
carbs.
how much of my gold am I losing for this? Am I paying 50 or am I paying?
If we all pay 50 each, we can get the 200. I can put in 50,
Yeah, but I'll give him 50.
even though
Derek,
I don't
can,
like it. But I will.
Derek, can you spot 50? Because I have 9.
I'll spot you 50 because it's easier math for me. I am my brain is doing funny thing, loopy loop. So I spotted you 50, but remember I do stab people if they don't pay me.
I mean, I feel like Derek would hold me down because we're bros.
I will stab you if you don't pay me back.
I have no doubt, but I'll just have Derek pay you because Derek won't stab me.
No, he'll just fist you.
Oh,
That's
sure, I'll
true.
take it.
So
You might like it, but
That's how we roll.
you pay the pirates 200 gold.
Indeed.
Are there any preparations you would make before heading to the docks around the time the shipment was supposed to be coming in?
Oh, good.
All right, so this was a super shady deal. We know very little. There's a big package in chains, and
Actually,
we just need to.
Before we leave the pirates, I do actually have something I would like to ask them because I am genuinely curious.
Yeah.
How exactly has it been working out with the whole lady of the world dating a necromancer? Has anything happened?
Well, let's hope we make it back in one piece so we can find out. But we left right afterwards. After you
I
took
would
our
like
ship.
You don't need to rub it in. You're already getting 500 of our money. God damn it. I do need to shop a little to get some supplies.
I mean, you do know, Glucose, if you really wanted spells that badly, you could have maybe read the necromancer's spellbook.
I have.
and you do have Carl.
Carl just says, "Am
there's
I
another
not
spell?
good enough?"
One you,
Oh, you just insulted Carl.
the one that you burned that belongs to the necromancer.
Yeah, that's Carl.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, the original necromancer, the one that started all of the.
Well, back on the island.
That's
yeah,
Bird.
don't bring up burnt wounds.
Exactly. I'm like, you could have just read that.
You had
How
another
could I have
spell
read
book
it if
before
it's
me?
gone?
You could have, I said.
Thank you, Sinibi. It's so useful for you to tell me something that's not possible anymore.
But why didn't you think of that before you burned it?
Thank you. Next time I will look ahead in the future in case I do need it, so I will do it.
Can I
You
mage
are a
hand like
chronomancer, so you do have a.
It
Anyway.
doesn't work like that. You mess with time, you mess with reality.
You're the one constantly complaining about needing spells. I'm just saying, you had
Why are
a
you
pretty
giving
good
me
chance.
useless info? I'm going to buy supplies and you're not going to tell me, oh, why didn't you brush your teeth last year?
You see a singular
Yep.
tear come from Carl, but he doesn't have eyes, so you're not really sure where it's coming from.
I'm trying
And
to
I'll
give
have you
Sneevy
know,
the side eye.
Carl
Like, hey,
is a
Ixnay,
good book.
Ixnay on the book, eh?
I'm a good book.
Yes, Carl, you're a great book.
Oh, thank you. Oh, shucks.
We need to get rid of some of the messy spells you have on you, but otherwise, you have a pretty good stuff.
Oh, come on, you have to accept Carl the way he is.
I thought I'm great just the way I am.
Would you
Yeah,
say?
would you want him to?
Would you accept a violent alcoholic and just say accept him the way he is?
Yes, I would.
I wasn't talking to you, Carl.
Oh, sorry.
I mean,
You're
probably, why not?
psychopaths. I get it. Yes. Anyway, I need to buy some writing supplies, so I'll be right back. And for that, DM, I do want to pay the 50 gold cost to copy shield into call.
Okay, perfect.
The
So,
pot calling the kettle black.
um, just for being brief, you're able to do that no problem, especially with the astronomer in the moon shroud sector.
Nice.
Awesome. Are there any other preparations you would make before going to the docks?
Don't I think any of my spells require anything?
Okay. So, you're
Actually, there's one.
Oh, go ahead.
There's one preparation. I'm gonna tap Mel on the shoulder and just lesser restoration.
Almost
To get
used
rid of her.
Carl's voice. I was almost like, oh, thank you, Sunimi. But that's not Mel. So, I get stuck in Carl's voice once I start. It's not good. So,
It is quite adorable, though.
so Mel's just like, thank you, and the sunglasses fade away. And you
I
see her.
offered, you just said no.
She
Well-
wanted to tough it out. He didn't offer anything. He just did it.
He didn't ask, but. And you see that the red splotchy eyes kind of go back to their normal lavender hue.
I mean, today we learned Mel likes an assertive person. Apparently.
She just wanted to be touched by you.
That's possible too. Allowed.
So, Mel is restored. Glucas has spells, and so you know that the shipment was supposed to arrive at noon. We'll put it. We'll say you spend the morning preparing. What would you do to set up in the dock district for figuring out this situation?
Do we get any more information of what dock number they're coming in on, or anything like that?
DM, do I know anything about the like those kind of like schedules for the prison? I should, right? Because if I did plan like the escape and stuff like that, I should know some stuff.
Well, this is a little different. You were last session. You guys accepted a smaller smuggling mission, and to protect both you and the individuals involved, they told you very little. So it's a little shady. They just said to look for something in chains at the dock district at noon, and then take it to the Masked Requiem in the southwestern end of the city.
Oh, this is the city. Oh, I thought we were talking about the prison.
I also want to see about plotting a route from the docks to that to where our destination is.
Yeah, absolutely. So, would
and
you
a couple
just
little side, like a main route and a couple side routes, for in case we find trouble on one lane, let's try and see about getting detour routes.
Okay.
I'd also like to see how the weather is going to be for that day, in case if there's like any fog, something that I can relay that could be useful for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
As a druid, I can help create fog if we want to.
Perfect. Yes, we need that.
I can help create fogs and things like that. Make it a little overcast and whatever when we need to.
And can I try to remember if there are any blind spots on the island? Like look back in my memories or something?
So, this would be. This is still for Plume Rock. This is actually not for the island.
Oh, it's not the prison island.
No, you guys are still in the city.
No, I mean we are going to the prison, right?
Not right now, no.
No, it's
Where
just a
where
small
where is
mission.
where is our destination then?
The dock district, because you accepted a mission to smuggle an item from the docks to the Mask Requiem.
Oh, okay. I got confused.
You're all good.
We'll get to the
Um.
boys soon enough, don't worry.
Okay, then I'd like to. We don't know exactly where this stuff is, right?
It's gonna be in a big box in chains, and it's a point A to point B.
Okay, then I would like to maybe like use investigation to easily pinpoint where the box is.
Yeah.
Like when we go and see it.
So it won't arrive until noon. So this is more of like the preparations leading up to it. Um, you can totally do that once it arrives, but this is just kind of like the planning and getting set up part of the mini heist, I guess.
All right, cool. So, what's the plan?
I think I'm just gonna go for a swim in the harbor.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, did he say that it's going to be on a ship or it's going to be underwater?
I don't know. I just wanna go for a swim.
I
We're purposely vague because the less you know, the safer you are. We're just told to look around at noon for a big box in chains.
I mean,
I could
be it.
I could make this box invisible.
Well, that's when we're moving it from location A to location B.
Yeah, so when we spot it, I can make it invisible, and then we have to pretend to be mimes.
Sure. We've got disguises and silent illusions and minor enchantments. I feel like this. I want to knock on wood and say this is going to be a very easy 300 gold job. All right. What could go wrong?
It's
So
never
I-
that easy.
Don't ever say what could go wrong. You know what happens when you start saying that.
I've literally never said it, so I have no idea. This is the first time.
Oh.
May Mona protect me.
Yeah, I'm going for that swim. Anyone want to join me?
I would, but I'm afraid that I'll get run over in the harbor.
I'll stay and spot out the. I'll spot out the chest, and I'll make some kind of signal, like a very subtle signal for you guys to see. If I spot
Yeah,
it.
like I said, I'm mapping out the routes that we can take, and
Perfect.
maybe seeing if we could get a cart. Because if this is supposed to be an extremely large box, we might
I don't
need
know
a
about-
cart.
I don't know about extremely. But maybe.
Do we? I don't know how big she said the box was.
She actually never even said it was a box. She just said it was something in chains.
Something in chain, which could even mean a person or an animal.
Oh,
I
gosh.
could conjure a horse.
I have Tox, but Tox is tiny.
I
How
think a
about
horse is perfect.
Tom?
for
How about you look and see if you can finagle us a wagon or like the wheel carts to help us move this.
All right.
Will I map out and work out the routes?
I mean, my mage hand can hold 10
5
pounds.
pounds.
Nice. So, Rylan, go ahead and give me a survival check. Is anyone helping Rylan, or is she on her own?
I would, but I'm currently in the harbor, so
Nice.
For mapping the routes, yeah, I could help.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a survival check
You
with
would-
advantage.
I was gonna say yes, because I also have the Wanderer feat as part of my Barbarian, and it's says you excel at memory maps and geography. You can always recall the layout of terrain, settlements, and features around you.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, she doesn't need my help then.
Go ahead and roll it though, just since you're kind of walking around a new city.
Okay. So yeah, so it's with advantage though, right?
Yes, you are correct.
Okay. And it's a survival?
Mhm.
Okay. I should do well.
But it says here you can recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around you.
Yeah.
So, like,
Isn't that great?
you need to roll for that? I don't think you need to, because it says you always.
Well, you guys haven't explored all of the city yet.
Well, yeah, so in the meantime, while you guys are, well, we're waiting in between breakfast and noon, I'm like trying to walk through the city and like learn the paths to between the docks and the location we're dropping it off at. I don't get them all, but I get a few of them.
So you do pretty well, and actually, this reveals the Palum Rock map.
Ooh, we get a new map.
So,
Exciting.
and I actually drew this one.
Oh, very nice.
Ooh.
Very nice.
So,
What do we have? We have the Phantom Vanguard, Rogue Sauna, Dark District. What a lame name for a rogue guild. Dark District. We have Moonshroud, we have Mass Requiem.
So the Dark
Rogue's
District.
Honor.
We,
There you
we
go. Rogue's Honor. What a great
no,
name.
we're definitely going through Moonshroud to Mass Requiem. We're homies with the Moonshroud now.
It will probably be the safest for us to go through the Moonshroud as opposed to the two that, yeah. And the dock district, do we know if it is at like this end of the dock district or like over here at the dock district? That's a lot of space for us to cover.
That's not the Dark Districts, that's the Iron
Oh, that's the
Blades.
iron.
As
Sorry,
opposed to the
something was
Steel
coming.
Blades, I suppose.
So is it like this end of the dock district here or this end of the dock district here? Because makes a huge difference where we're going to like station ourselves.
Say, Tom, shouldn't we try and make an alliance with the Fiends of Prestige?
I've hitched my wagon to Moonshroud. I'm all in. And I'll show off my tattoos now that they're in theory unbandaged.
You heal
What,
fast. You're
what kind of
dragonborn.
tattoos is it? Like the style.
So the forearms got each phases of the moon, and the wings got like a full treatment. Did you ever hear of the superhero Moon Knight?
Yes.
So my wings are kind of like his cape
Oh.
via tattoo. So
No.
everything about me is originally red, right? The skin tone and everything, but the tattoos give me more shades of like white moon. So the phases of
Hey,
the moon and the wings, yeah.
that's pretty good. Look at mine. And you can see Glucose pulling up his sleeves, and you can see like a bunch of names going down his arm. Half of them are crossed out, but there's one with like a special frame. And DM, what's the name of the Archmage?
um, which one?
The
The
one that
one
imprisoned.
that would
Vengeance
be
one.
the Vengeance one. That would be Lord Echo Ross.
Yeah, then you're gonna see that name, like around his what's it called, wrist, and it has
Mm-hmm.
like the most special frame. Some of these I have to cross out, but this one especially I want to get it crossed out.
Soon.
That's
And we're the
amazing.
psychopaths, apparently.
Hey, all these people wronged me. They're the psychopaths for going on this route.
Right. So, as it gets closer to noon, where are you guys stationed?
Is the red building like the like everybody has to check in there?
So that one would be. I'm trying to remember.
Is that like customs?
That would actually be. I'm trying to remember what I have that as. Sorry. I have that as the jury in, actually.
All right. Well,
Okay.
let's
And
just stay
we have
within.
no idea where along the docks this is coming in.
I mean, you
Did
were talking with
Glucose?
her for a while.
I did. Did Glucose find out while he was on the docks which ones are expecting a ship to come in at noon?
Ooh. Ooh, do I roll investigation for
Yeah,
that?
you can roll investigation to do some eavesdropping.
17.
Nice. Okay. So, you get the sense that, the one, to the east, so I'll kind of ding it. So the right-hand side of the dock is expecting something when you're eavesdropping.
And where exactly?
So,
Right hand side, like this?
yeah. So around that region, towards the east side of the dock.
Naturally.
That's where the ship would come in, right? Or is that where I'm eavesdropping?
That's where you hear the, that's what they say. So essentially you're just hearing like, that they're expecting something
All right.
at
I'm
the
gonna
eastern
go
hand
back
of
to.
the dock.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go over to them and say,
I'm not sure exactly if it's our quarry, but I've heard some talk that a ship is expected on the east side.
Um,
If it's expected around our time, then it's probably ours.
Most likely. But we don't know
Say,
other schedules for ships, so most likely.
say, do I find anything in the water?
Well, he's swimming. Does he find anything fun?
make a investigation check.
Ooh, I am terrible at these. That's. I might need some guidance for this. Yeah, let's just go for some guidance.
Absolutely, I'll
first.
give you guidance.
I'm in the water. I don't think you can reach me.
You
Well, I could have
find
given you guidance before you.
you find
Hey.
a you find a humanoid finger.
Oh, fun.
Oh. How long has it been here?
It seems like it's been here a very, very long time. It's more bone than actual flesh.
holy shit!
Souvenir.
Yum.
Someone
else?
died here and nobody knew.
It makes me go, how many people are buried here in the harbor?
Plume Rock's kind of sketchy.
13.
It sounds it. It's got like a few sketchy things down here.
Do I by any chance find a cross-covered knife and a skull as well?
No. So,
Nope. Just a finger.
so now you guys are able to kind of narrow it down. At least, so where would you set up with that knowledge that Glucose gets?
I would
Well,
be
if-
like, I would be somewhere nearby.
Yeah,
just-
probably down in around this area then.
Okay,
yeah.
awesome.
I'll post up near the Dreary Inn,
Okay,
looking east.
so more towards the middle.
I would like to sort of just, sit up, came like right on the actual dock, just, sitting there, legs crossed, gazing out on the water. Nobody knows we're hired, so why act shifty?
Yeah, I'm not
Right.
acting shifty, just sort of like.
Oh no,
And
just
like I
no,
said, did we get
like
a cart?
just like in general.
Tom, did you manage to get us a cart, or did you forget you were supposed to do that? And just end up flirting with somebody.
Wow, shots fired.
Well, if I was flirting, I would have been unsuccessful twice. So,
Ouch.
Health
Poor
first.
Tom.
yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I guess I could look for. I'm thinking about the wheelbarrow from Princess Bride.
Okay,
Solid.
yeah.
So is that like investigation, or am I gonna steal it?
It depends on if you would buy it or if you would steal it.
I probably can't
Or
afford
just
it. So
or just talk somebody into like letting you borrow it, or
no, they won't. Nope. Nobody trusts me for anything, and I can't persuade. Can't do that.
So, depending on
I'm
what you're
sorry.
doing, it's either investigation just to find one, and then a cost associated, or a sleight of hand to steal it.
Sleight of hand? Holy shit! He's gonna put in his pocket.
Yep. Stash that
just
away
gonna
for
sort
later.
of start walking off with it like he owns it.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Just like
Yeah. Well,
Totally
do that.
believable.
If you do it convincingly enough, people might believe you. It's all about confidence.
that's the best role I could get for it.
if you're confident, you can commit crimes with no repercussions.
Okay, so my loose plan is to spot it, use Mage Hand to unhitch it, and as it's going towards dock, let them think that it's lost at sea, and just minor illusion it towards the Dreary Inn where I'm positioned.
Okay.
Isn't the Dreary Inn like towards the moon shroud?
I thought it was that
Where's
center
the-
building.
The Dreary Inn is the red center building? This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just standing just to the east of that building. Well,
Okay.
after we see if this succeeds or not.
So first of all, make an investigation check to find a wheelbarrow.
All right, let's see if I can see what I want.
You can do it.
Okay, you find one.
I give you guidance.
I found it. I'll take the guidance on the next roll though.
And it's
Okay.
parked next to this old grandpa's home.
Ah,
Let's try
we're
not to
stealing
break
from
it.
the elder.
Let's try not to break it and give it back to him when we're done with it.
It's just the only thing I own. Please don't take it.
And he's
my
just
home,
out
it's my
watering his flowers in his garden.
My dead
Are you
wife.
trying
The
to
only
make us feel
garden in
guilty?
Plume Rock, maybe.
Are you trying to make us feel guilty?
I made this with my
Just a little.
son. He died in the war.
Oh no.
There's like an urn next to the.
It's a good thing.
Flower
It's a
bed.
good thing I'm not there. It's a good thing I'm not there because I'd be like, oh.
I am so horrible.
Yeah, I'm still gonna take it.
I was gonna say,
We know.
fortunately, Tom is not near as like, oh.
So go ahead
Basically,
and
I'm like-
make.
I found my parents, so I don't need extras, so I'm just gonna take it.
Oh my goodness. So go ahead and make a sleight of hand for your mage hand.
All right. I wanna somehow position Tox to. So Tox is really low to the ground, tiny, familiar to aid the help.
Okay.
All right.
What would you have
And I have-
Tox do?
Maybe he can scarecrow, scare the old man.
Oh my goodness.
Now you're
Just
giving the
hisses
old
at
man a
him.
heart attack. Oh dear.
We
Okay.
need this.
It's true. We probably do.
Go ahead and roll.
We think we do at least.
Yeah, roll sleight of hand, and then I guess intimidation for Tox if you have it.
Okay. Do the sleight of hand first, because if we need to haul ass after this, it doesn't matter if he's intimidating or not.
Ooh.
I have the guidance.
You have the guidance. Nice.
I'm gonna take it
If
here.
if it like am I within range also?
So you would be at the other end of the dock.
Okay, so I
Um,
can't see him.
Yeah, and you see Tom is set up near the jury inn, which is probably about 60 feet away from you.
60 feet away from me. One
And it's
second.
high noon, so it's not like visibility should be. Or
Okay.
it's almost
Yeah.
noon.
So you know where he's at.
So okay, so when he does that, oh wait, no, never mind. I can't. Never mind.
You're all good. So let me roll perception for the old dude. He continues just watering his garden, and he's like humming a
was the-
song to himself.
This was the wheelbarrow I used to carry my son's body to bury him.
Oh.
This is getting worse.
It's so much worse.
Oh my god. So
Don't tell me
I
that.
I don't see anything to this guy. It's just the mage hand is invisible, does its thing. I have a cart now, and I'm moving it away from view of this old man.
okay. And go ahead and roll. This will be the last step of this. Go ahead and roll just a we'll consider this like a spell check, so just roll your charisma modifier as you're dragging this wagon away slowly. Okay. And okay. So by the time it gets closer to the jury inn, you see the old man look up from his flowers, and he hasn't seemed to spot you exactly, but he now notices that the wagon's gone and is looking around frantically.
Wagon that me and my son made.
I'm just gonna minor illusion this wagon to look
My son
any
who died
other
in the
color.
war.
Okay.
Any other color, any other features, it's now very clearly mine and not his.
Okay. Awesome. So you get the sense that he hasn't noticed you yet, but you're keeping an eye on it because he's looking around. Awesome. So now you have a wagon, at least temporarily.
This part is we don't even know if we need this. We just assumed.
We just got it in case of. 'Cause-
Ryland wanted me to find a wagon, and so I want Ryland to not stab me after she loaned me some gold. So, so here's a wagon.
Because everybody knows Ryland has stabby tendencies.
Yes. Headlines in the newspaper the following day.
My armor,
Old man found drowned in the harbor. Died of grief.
my armor class has significantly dropped since picking up a little moonshroud power. So, and I can't afford any armor right now.
All right. So I believe all of your preparations have been made, so you're all standing casually. Is anyone stealthing instead of just standing casually?
I'll be stealthing so I can get like closer to the dock.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check then.
Can I roll it for?
I'm gonna
no.
go invisible. I'm gonna go invisible.
Okay.
Or wait, hold on.
So that would just give you advantage, which would be
Hold on. If I go invisible, I can't cast spells, right?
correct.
Well, at the moment you cast a spell, you're visible again.
Yeah. It
Okay,
breaks
so
your
yeah, never mind.
invisibility.
I'll stand casually then.
Okay.
Can I stealth the mage hand and my familiar? I want to be within like 30 feet. So I'm where I am, and they're 30 feet east of me.
Okay. So more towards
Trying to be.
there. Okay. We got it.
What
here.
time is it also?
High noon?
High noon. Okay.
Almost. Yeah.
When I spot the book, I will create an illusion solar flare that only we can see because of how I'll position it.
Hopefully we don't need that, but that sounds super cool.
Yes, I've learned this trick during prison.
So, should we be staring at the sun or
It'll just be a harmless solar flare, but in the way that I will be making it, which is like very thin discs, it's an illusion of a solar flare. So you don't need to worry about actual pain, but only we can see it. So it'll just get your attention to where the box is if I was the first to spot it.
Okay.
Alright. So, now that it's time, and you do see a ship coming into the dock, and before it gets there, though, just because you do see some sailors and deck workers kind of waiting around, we'll say if everyone can roll me a deception check to kind of blend in.
Do I get advantage for being small?
No, unfortunately.
I should have taken that advantage. Damn it!
Yeah, I wish I had my advantage too.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh no.
Can't I hide like between like behind boxes or something?
Boy,
that
I have
like,
-1 in these.
I was gonna say, can I make a little bit of fog come up with my druid
Yeah,
craft?
that could be worse actually. That's 15 total.
Okay.
I guess I can't guidance myself. I could guidance glucose.
Do
so
it.
he can get a
Do.
die. Yeah, give a little guidance to glucose so he can have a extra die for that.
So it's a 1d4, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So
14.
alright. And
I'm still at a 10, so I'm kind of looking a
Yeah.
little suspicious. They're wondering.
I mean, I'm
Well, I
I'm
kind of
sort
stand
just,
out because I'm very tall.
I'm
Okay,
sort of
like,
just
I'm
meditating
fairly
on the docks. So
unfortunately, as a group, it's a failure. So, you watch as
Unfortunately, I cannot silvery barbs myself.
you watch as the ship docks, and some of the sailors are kind of looking around at all of you, and there's an individual that you see with a cloak that seems to step down and keeps looking behind him, and they're having a conversation, and you see that they're pointing at all of you that are kind of standing around at various points on the dock.
don't you point that finger at me,
Should I-
boy.
I was gonna say,
Ah.
should I make a scene and be like, and be like, why are you pointing at me? That's rude.
We should pretend to be very angry for them pointing at us. It's very rude.
I was gonna say, I'll jump up and be like, excuse me, it's very rude for you to be pointing at me.
I'll support you.
You see one of the dock workers come over, the one
Do you
who was
have a-
talking
do
to
you
the
have a
individual.
point- Especially, is he non-human or is he human?
The dock worker is human.
Is the guy pointing at me human?
They're all kind of pointing at you. So, it seems to be a combination. One
look, over there.
appears to be an
Just
elf.
because
Brilliant.
just because just because I'm not an elf and I grew up out of the city, you're pointing at me because what? I'm a hillbilly and I'm like, and I look a little rustic and everything. You're gonna point at me and single me out because what? I'm not pretty and like sleek like all your elven girls, and I'm just like making a huge scene and like basically not calling him racist, but calling him racist, calling him sexist, like totally like making a huge scene.
Calm down, Karen.
I'm doing a Karen.
Nice.
I
I'm
am
gonna-
going full Karen on this guy.
I'm
Can
gonna
you
hold
rename-
Carl. I'm gonna hold Carl right in front of me, and I was like, Carl, memorize this. Memorize these guys.
Can you rename your rage as like Karen?
Instead of being a rage, it's a Karen.
That's
like, I'm
amazing.
totally going into a Karen.
Carrot smash.
So, at this point, they're walking over, and he just says, "I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm gonna have to ask you and your creepy friends to leave."
Creepy friend. I don't know anybody here. You're just pointing at me and singling me out. I was just out for a nice day on the dock. I just got to town here, and you're thinking that I'm looking odd and creepy, and you just called me creepy and insinuated that I knew that the people I would know would be creepy just because, oh, what, you're some fancy elf, and oh, of course, I being like some country bumpkin would have to know creepy people.
Okay, make a deception check, but unfortunately there's no guidance on this since you would have to cast in front of him.
Oh. I was hoping that
Come on, you can do it.
I can do it. Deception is a deception and not a perform. I think I have 0 in both, so it doesn't really matter.
You
Don't
can
worry.
do it.
I already rolled the nat 1 for deception, so yeah, you can.
Ooh. Chronal shift. Chronal shift. Roll again.
Do you have to do verbal
Fuck.
and
Oh, it's
smash?
Aw.
Either way, it doesn't
I
matter
believe-
anyway.
And I believe you have to go with the second roll.
And you see
That's fun.
more of the dock workers come up and say, "We don't want to cause a scene here. We just have some private business going on, and we need to ask all of you to leave."
Excuse me, but we are also waiting for someone here. So why are you making us leave? We're just standing here. This isn't your dock. You don't own this dock.
Matter of fact,
You own this dock?
not me personally, but they do. Pointing to the emblem on the ship.
So we're just here. Why? What do we have any relation with your ship?
We're gonna have to ask you
You're
to
quite-
leave.
Well, good sir, if we're having a problem, why don't you fetch the guards to remove us? Oh wait, there are no guards here.
I think you're being rude.
So are we posting up? Because if I see all 3 of them posting up on the one elf, I'm gonna start posting up on the elf.
What do you mean by that?
So if everyone else is in speaking range of this one sailor, then I'm gonna start walking towards the group.
Okay. So
And I wanna walk intimidatingly.
nice. So
So
this
I'm
sailor is
gonna-
actually a human. The one wearing a hood who's still on the ship and is just kind of watching you with arms crossed seems to be elven in nature.
I see. Well, it's the sailor giving us an issue, so it's the sailor that's gonna get Tom Fan chest out, and I'm going to subtle cast Alter Self, which I renamed something. Yeah. We're gonna be a little something else.
Okay.
So that I can be more intimidating, and I want to be like the biggest dragonborn I can be, wings unfurled, and be like, we're not going anywhere. If you would like to leave, you might get to keep your lives too. And it's gonna be casual, quiet kind of intimidation.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm trying to see. Is there any bonus to the roll? I don't see anything about that, but
No, I'm just trying to
okay.
flavor. I'm just trying to
I
get
like it.
big, and kind of like walk up to him and say Shazam, but I don't actually say Shazam.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
With advantage.
So this would just be straight. Let's see here.
I'm here for it. I've never tried, so we'll see. It's already better than all of my persuasions, so.
You got a good deal for jaywalking.
Okay. So you see at this point, he looks back towards the cloaked figure and then looks back at you and just says, "Sorry they have to do this, but you either leave or we're gonna fight you and take you to the prisons."
Wait, this town has
What?
prisons?
Wait, are they
What kind
guards?
do you want?
Certain guilds do. I'm sure one of them
Alright.
will take you in.
Okay, and so do I initiative or I'm
That's
ready
up to
throw
you
down.
guys. Are you throwing down?
Oh,
I think this guy is disrespectful.
I'll be
He's
eating well
very
today.
He's very disrespectful, but at the same time, do we want to cause this much of a fuss?
I think it would be. I think it would. It's too in the public. You know.
It's up to you
I mean,
guys.
It's a thieves' dock. I figure it's escalating. Might as well be on the offense than the defense.
We're severely escalated, but I think we probably need to back off because it was supposed to be subtle and picked up.
I mean, we could like. I'm guessing we're standing over here, right? We could just go over here.
Yeah. Or like we're standing here, so why don't we just like back up? Some of us go over here and some of us go over here, like here.
Yeah, we could. We could like I could be over here just pretending to be like I'm looking for my long lost friend.
I mean, they've already ID'd us.
Yeah, but they don't
I'll
own
take
this
Tom.
whole dock.
I'll take Tom's arm and be like, you know what? It's not worth it. They're not worth the trouble.
And I'll just wait elsewhere.
Okay, so you guys.
You know, just for the flavor of it, and since I still have this damn tail, as we're leaving, I was like sort of just to fetch the tiefling tail from my bag or whatever, and just drop it at this guy's feet. So I'll just send him a glance. Just so you know, this is what happened to the last guy who threatened my softskins.
So he just looks
Watch
at
your
you.
back.
Taken. And where do you guys go when you're walking away?
Like I think we'd probably go like here, like around this area.
Here's what I'd like to do.
Is this the ship here? Is
yes.
it like this ship?
That would be the one.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, we'd probably go back then, like about there.
Okay.
Go and be like going back through that alley. And as we're going back through that alley, once we get out of the line of sight, we'd probably go stealth.
Okay.
DM,
Yes.
I would like to send Carl in like low profile, like hiding behind crates or stuff, going between them, to get someplace close here or something, right?
Okay.
And to like just keep a book eye open, like just leaning out the corner. And when he does, I want him to use minor illusion to create that flare towards us wherever we're standing, so that we could see it. Like if we're standing here, it would be kind of like going like this, and then other people's on the side, they would kind of just see like, if it's on the side, they would see nothing because it's like 2D. But if they're like a little bit in front, maybe they could see like a different discoloration, but no like actual flare.
Okay, you got it. Real quick,
I'm
let me
just
check the
mentioning
rules
this.
on Carl. but that should be
I'm
fine.
just imagining this spook with like a fake pair of glasses and a mustache, trying to blend in.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let Ryland lead me off, but I'm like confused.
If Carl like is not considered like a PC, like once he find his spot, he could like use minor illusion to turn
Okay.
into a
Carl
or something.
essentially uses familiar rules, so that would be fine. That would work.
The minor illusion one.
Yeah, so you can have him up to a certain like distance away, so you can hide him behind the crates.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I'll just have him there on watch to like look for the crate.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Just because he's a flying spellbook, go ahead and roll a d20. Okay. He's not spotted.
Oh, sweet.
Guys, I still think we can just take him.
We probably
Definitely,
could, but we're supposed to be doing this mission stealth. So
And
we're
so
not
public.
supposed to be like publicly taking it the whole ship.
If
I mean, if we get an extra boat, that's also fine.
if we kill
One of
him,
us is gonna have to we're gonna have to learn to sail if we get another boat.
if we do take it, they have an emblem, and they said something about being a guild. We take them, then we're just gonna have another like a bunch of leeches trying to get money off us.
I mean, as
Yeah.
long as it's not Moonshroud.
Did we reckon what guild was it? Did we know the guild insignia? By the way,
You would actually know what it was. Ryland and Glucose would know this. It was the Dynasty's emblem.
oh shit.
oh,
Oh, we should have
Wait.
thrown down.
No, you thrown down. Trust in Carl. Once Carl spots out the crate, we can figure things out. I can go invisible.
Okay. Now go ahead and roll. Actually, first I need a stealth check from everyone as you're hiding behind the building.
I mean, we're in cover, aren't we?
Yes, but you're not entirely far away. Oh no.
that 4 is not so good.
Okay.
Come on, man.
So let's see
So that is
here.
a total of 20 for Sunevi.
Oh my god, I got a 3.
Man.
How did you get? You got a 16, and then you
Yep.
got
Guidance.
ah.
Throw down, throw down, throw down.
Yep.
So
I
at this
move up.
point, Glucose, are you looking through Carl's eyes?
No, I trust Carl to cast the spell on his own.
Okay. You don't get any signal. It's almost as if they're just waiting.
Gotcha, because they're watching.
Yeah.
They totally see us. Yeah.
Guys, I think I
Carl isn't expecting anything, so
Sinevi, why don't you go into the water and see if you can like get onto the ship? But then you're
this is
out of the
this-
way. Yeah, that would
And do
work.
what? And do what exactly?
I was gonna say if you get onto the ship, then maybe you can find the crate. But then if you get the wrong crate, then you're by yourself. That wouldn't work. Sorry.
I
maybe
mean,
if we can keep them distracted with us, right?
Trying to
One
figure out
of
what I
us
could
could go
do.
on ship and just steal.
Depends on how big it is.
I still think between the mage hand and myself, I can lift enough.
5 pounds.
No, mage hand is 10, and I'm not too scrawny.
No, you could probably lift it, but I was gonna say Sinevi could probably get on deck easier.
No, I can be aquatic for an hour if I want to be.
So do you want to go onto the like underwater with Sinevi and the ship? Will Glucose and I distract them on deck? Yeah.
or we throw down. You know, just
It's not a good idea.
I'm not gonna go against the group. All right, I'm not flying solo. That's what I want to do.
What
Well,
you want
I
to
want
do
to
is
throw.
wrong.
Well, I
I
would
mean,
like to throw down, but it would be a very bad idea. So,
it's more the fact that if we throw down, they might just, sail away.
It might be
Trust
like
me,
a common
these
thing that
people.
happens.
Trust me, these people are the most annoying people I have met in my whole life, and that's saying a lot. But even I think it's a bad idea to throw down.
these people killed my family twice. I think it's a bad idea to throw down.
It's a couple of
Hmm.
sailors.
Since the glucose thing is a bad idea, maybe we should throw down.
So rude.
So,
I will. I
All right.
will.
Ouch.
I need
couldn't
you guys to
resist.
I
Sorry.
need you guys to come up with a good plan B, because plan A for attack is what we have so far.
Let's board the ship. Why not?
Do you want me to like have a fight with you and storm off so
Create
that
a scene.
well, I'm apparently already created. I already created a scene, so they've really like zoned in on me. So, do you want me to like have it out with you here, Tom, and then storm off on you?
I mean, we could still try the whole boarding the ship thing.
Oh, you want to I am the captain now, all over again? No, that's somewhere
Aye.
in between.
Okay. DM, how big is the ship? What type of a ship is it?
Um, so it's interesting because it's one of the dynasty's like smaller vessels.
Is it the type where we can see like all the crew just outside? Like it doesn't have a poop. What's it called? Like like under like in the like a way to go inside the ship.
It does have a way to go inside the ship. It's probably only like one level beneath though, but you're not sure how many would be on board. But you do know you saw at least two sailors and then that cloaked figure.
And the cloaked figure is definitely the boss and very tough.
If he's cloaked, he's definitely like edgy strong.
Yeah.
I mean, again, the thing is, if things go south, I mean, we're on a boat. We can just leave into the water.
True.
Okay, well let's get out of sight. I will look through. I will look through Carl's eyes, and I will spot if they unloaded the box. If it's not there, I can tell him to get closer. Then
Okay.
we can plan on what to do next.
Okay. Let me check something for Carl.
Sorry, my headphones fall off. I didn't hear if anyone said anything.
You're all good.
Ooh.
Um.
What did I miss?
Okay. So your range on Carl is 100 feet. For being able to communicate with him and see through his eyes. So as long as you stay within that range, you're good.
All right, so I will be hiding behind the building so they don't see me,
Okay.
and I will like urge everyone else to do the same. So I can they would
Yeah.
continue like they would stop their NPC like oblivion looking at you moment.
Huh.
Mhm.
Must have been the wind.
So
Have
we're
you seen a mud crab?
yeah, so let's go
Fuck
around the
you.
building and or whatever and come out like around the second building so we're like yeah, so we go like around
So you guys are going further away.
yeah, and then we're gonna come out like around down here. Or that's Rollins gonna plan to come out like down around here.
I
So
love
she's
it.
like going around down the alley.
And I'm gonna look through Carl's eyes. Can I cast spells through Carl? Yeah, like I know I can. but like
Range of
while
touch.
looking into his eyes.
Um, so it depends on what it is. I know we're still workshopping Carl and everything. Um, but I think we have it that you can cast. I'm almost treating it like the kind of a combination of the familiar spell and then also the trickery cleric's clone where you can cast from them. So you can cast, it just has to be within like a certain range. Like you can't send Carl off like 2 miles away and have him cast or anything like that. You have to be able to see him and also the target he's
Okay, cool.
casting it.
Gotcha. So yeah, I want to look through his eyes after we're all hidden and see like if I can spot the crate.
Okay. So you guys are still pretty close to the docks, so give me one more stealth check.
But we're hiding behind a building.
I know.
I'm taking a walk.
They
I'm
are like
taking a
looking
walk.
for us.
Yeah.
They're super looking. Like
We-
nobody
we
nobody
were-
changed clothes.
We were here, right? Like we were over here, right?
And then you walked over one building.
Yeah. Why don't we just go behind
Thing.
here for now?
Like I went like around the
Okay.
buildings and then like came
So
back
far,
like
so
right
good
over
on the
here.
stealth. As long as no one rolls
Okay,
that one.
I'm gonna stop here. I'm not gonna risk another stealth. I want to stop here to be hidden,
Okay.
like fully hidden, just out of their sight.
Alright. It's still a stealth though, just because everyone else is rolling and also they're like
But-
actively
but-
looking for you.
They're actively like moving off their ship to look for me.
The sailors and deckhands are, because, yeah, you guys are posing a threat.
But I'm out of sight. Are they like going over to come and find me?
They're looking
fine.
around.
You might be out of sight, but you're not out of mind.
God damn it.
So the good
This
news...
is when they call the guards after you kill the guard and like in Skyrim and whatever. And the guards hunt you for a while.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be in here.
It's a majority success, though. And we'll say, Tom, you have the highest roll. You kind of put a hand over Glucose's mouth.
Perfect.
Yeah. So, at this point, you're looking through Carl's eyes?
Yes.
Okay. So at this point, after about an hour or so of waiting and making sure you're not going to do anything, they kind of lose track of you. And they seem to be bringing something up onto the deck. And it gets closer. And at this point, you see the cloaked figure, several sailors standing around. And the cloaked figure seems to have some sort of creature next to him. And it's black with various like tentacles coming off of it. And seems to be prowling and stalking about. And directly behind them you see a very buff humanoid figure, and he has his arm around this smaller scrawny half-elf with blonde hair.
Ooh.
And
I figured it was a girl.
he seems to have like chains on his wrists as he's being
Oh.
led out.
Oh.
Yep,
The package is not a box, it's a person.
it is a
bet.
person.
All we got was chains. So half elves aren't
Yep.
too large. We could totally just fly in, swoop, and swoop out.
Yeah, you
Okay.
could probably just swoop in and grab the person, grab it, and swoop out. But the guy in the hood is probably going to be a spellcaster.
Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of my trance and I'm gonna tell them,
Well, we don't need that wheelbarrow anymore. Because the package is a person. And that person is
I was going
huge.
to say either huge animal. Usually, how these things go.
okay, well,
Yeah.
he looks big, right? He's big. He could break people's faces.
Well, you know what they
I
say. Tremendous size does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
still, he looks like if he ran, a shockwave would happen. But Carl could try and melt his chains with
Okay.
some acid arrows.
I'm thinking to blind sorcerer and then swoop in, swoop out with dude,
I
and
mean,
hope for the best.
do we know it's a sorcerer?
Not for sure, but I could thunder shock them.
And also we are assuming that the big cheese would come with us.
Oh no, we don't want the big cheese. We just want the person in chains.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I'm
basically,
just
we have a handful of grunts. We have a big
yeah.
blockhead dude, and we have a hooded, probably spellcaster dude. And
Oh
then we
wait,
have a
wait, wait.
package. The package is like the blond elf-looking thing in
Oh,
shades.
I thought it was
We
the big
just
guy.
No, it's the blonde
No.
half elf.
Okay, yeah.
okay. Well, so we'll do the invisible, and you guys try to swoop in. I'll shoot some acid arrows to melt the chain off. Uh, are they holding the chain?
The
Sounds like cuffs.
Yeah, it's like handcuffs essentially.
But it's not like
I
linked to a chain,
I
right?
thought somebody had their arm around him, like so they're actually physically holding him.
Yes. So his he has like a giant like he seems to be like a fighter of some kind just because like he has this giant hand that's like wrapped around this guy's um forearm. Wait, sorry,
Okay.
upper arm, and he's kind of like waiting him out.
Okay.
it's not.
Instead of arrow, I'll use magic missiles and break his arm,
Can't
or at
miss.
least get him to let go because it'll hurt like a bitch.
I can run in and disarm him.
Like take off his arms.
Yes.
Why don't we do both?
That's
Um,
amazing.
Alternatively, if you guys can get the elf separated from the group, I mean,
Alternatively, the option is to get it so that we can just get the elf, but it
I'd
will be a
rather
contested strength check if we have Tom fly in and grab him while he's under the grip of the big guy. It would be a contested strength roll, and I'm just guessing from the look of him that that big guy is stronger than Tom.
and I would also suggest we don't give ourselves off. If we can stay hidden in the fog, get his arm off from around her, grab her or him, and swoop away before they could even
During
realize
that
it.
hour, can I have made the weather get steadily cloudier and foggier? So
Um,
like a storm is rolling in,
yeah. Can you post
which
that
looks
spell?
which looked completely natural. It's part of Druidcraft, and there's another spell that works that way too. Um,
Here, I can just look it up real quick.
the
I mean,
Druidcraft
I
does
have.
that, which helps me manipulate whatever's going on. And uh, Shape of Water, not quite what I want. Um,
Okay, so you create a tiny, harmless sensory effect that predicts what the weather will be at your location for the next 24 hours.
yeah.
It's been a while since I've had anyone use the spell. Is it like I'm trying to remember.
And
So,
between
do you get to
and
pick
between
it or is it
that,
randomized?
well, part of it is you can pick it, but if I already knew, like I said, since you can um set up campfires, do torches, so it's also like a precipitation spell. like that was also a cantrip. I don't know if
Okay.
I don't have that cantrip loaded on my list, but that just causes rain.
Okay.
And since we happen to be right beside the water,
Right.
that would
So, yeah, that would
or
work. It would only last for 1 round, though, so it would be like 6 seconds.
and there's the shape of water, so I can manipulate the water too. And we are right by the water.
Okay. So,
Like, yes. So if Tom was able to pick this guy up and fly off with him, then we could always just find a narrow enough spot, and I could
Because I
put out
can
a
create
field.
a wave that will knock them over or, help push them away. Tom grabs him in the chaos as the wave
Yep,
pushes them over
and then as we
from the
run,
shape of water.
we just need to pass through a narrow spot, and I can put up a spike growth to.
Of the wind wall, yeah. Like one
I
of
was
these
thinking,
alleys between the, like we go down into the alley. If we can get to like one of the alleys between the houses like here, then you can put up a wall and we can get through to the moon shroud where we've got friends.
I was more thinking a spike growth because that hurts.
Yep. Or if we can get to here, that's another one. But also if we get here by the tree, I can do an entangle as well to help give us cover.
Out of character, I'm pretty sure entangle can be used pretty much anywhere.
Yeah. I can use the Can't I use the ropes to do an entangle on their legs and trip them all?
You
Ooh.
don't need anything at all. Entangle
yeah,
just
creates it.
I was gonna say, wait a second. I've got entangle. Can't I like entangle their legs and trip all of them except the one we want? And Tom swoops in and grabs them.
I mean, even if they are affected by entangle, I should still be able to. Like, I have things that can get people, and I'll just dash straight to Moonshroud.
Yeah.
You can certainly try.
Alright.
So, here
I think this is
is
going to be a little harder than we were trying, but okay. I think let's do an entangle.
Okay.
Entangle them.
Everybody ready?
Okay, so here's
And
my
then
question
you
before we
swoop in
get
and
too
grab 'em.
crazy. I know it's kind of late. Do you guys want to save this for next time around? Or. Because I know, Sunevi, it's probably really late for you. And Glucose, actually.
I'm fine. I'm
You're
full of
fine?
energy. Yeah.
That doesn't matter to me.
Okay. What about Rylan and Tom?
I'm
I'm
down
okay.
to do the one encounter. Yeah.
Okay. You guys are good? We'll keep going then. Okay. Extended session.
I have
love
about
it.
45 minutes till my dinner gets here, so I'm good.
Okay.
And then I just mute it for when I have to go
So-
grab it.
So wait, what's the plan? You're gonna entangle them, and then what happens next?
We're gonna entangle them. Tom's gonna try and swoop in and grab our package. And he's
Okay.
gonna try and dash towards Moonshroud, and we're gonna act as interference, I guess.
I'm gonna use when they're dashing in. I'm gonna use magic missile, and I'm gonna target that like all on the arms of the big guy to
Okay.
like get him to like let go.
So I'm going to switch the map just so you guys actually have a grid to work with. So let me pull that over. It's not spot on what I showed you, but it should give an idea. And this one's not mine. So
There we go. Okay, so they are.
we'll say
Holy shit!
Ooh, tentacle beast.
why am I moving stuff?
The map is moving. The world is
I
moving.
hate when that happens. I hate when that happens when you're trying to set things up.
And
Also,
then
thanks for the maps. This looks pretty cool.
They do look
Jeez.
awesome.
I love finding good maps because I'm a visual person. So I'm good at regional maps, but I can't do battle maps. So I consult the internet for those ones. Okay, those are the 3 sailors. Okay, and then let me pull you guys in so you can see about where you're at. Oop. There we go. So we'll say, I know you guys were. Could we put you guys behind like this building? So about where I just put Sunevi's token.
Yep, works for me.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me pull the rest of you in.
And then Carl, where would Carl be?
So Carl would be, let's see, he's in some crates, so I'm gonna put him right here, but I'll just use a fill-in token because I haven't made a Carl token just yet. I need one.
We do. We needed Carl token. It's become essential.
So there's Tom. Then we need glucose. And Ryland. Okay, that should work. Awesome. And then Mel is here too, so we'll pull her in.
When did you get here?
So basically,
I've been here the whole time.
okay. So, to give you a lay of the land, that's the building you're hiding behind. It's not on the map, but the Moonshroud sector would be up to the northeast if you're going that way. You guys are there, and then there's the ship, and there's basically the guards.
Oh, it's got a displacer beast?
The cloaked figure. And then the
There's a
blonde...
displacer beast? Or do I have to roll to see if Ryland knows what that is?
Yeah, Rylan would have to roll to see if she knows, but
Is that a history or a nature?
so that would be probably nature.
Okay, 18.
Nice. Yeah, you see the tentacles and you're like, oh shit.
Guys, that's a displacer beast. They pop around from one area to another, and they like always get like the first attack on them is always a miss. It doesn't
Okay.
count.
Okay.
They're never where you think they are.
And
How do you think they're a very endurance high creature? Do you think their constitution is high?
I think I don't know about constitution, but yeah, probably because you make displacer close outs that are always like +1 or +2. So I think they'd be pretty tough.
This might sound a little bit weird, but I can probably freeze it in time. Freeze it to the point that it can't do anything. Probably enough time to get all of us out of here. But
Okay.
you know, it's not always a. Sometimes you can fight time.
Yeah. Well, it was either that or I was going to try and charm it to my pet. And I don't know if I can do that. Because it would be a cool pet. Last time I tried, didn't go so well.
Well, you try that. If you want to try it.
It's also not a beast. It's a monstrosity.
Yeah, technically. Although it's called a beast, it's not really a beast.
I'll try to focus on keeping it on, putting it on stasis.
Okay.
But the creature must not take any. Time must not be interfered with. You touch him, he's free.
Okay. Well, I'm doing the entangle first, and he'll probably jump out of that because he's never where you think he is. And then you
Okay.
stasis him, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So my entangle goes first, and they need a spell DC save of 13.
Okay. So, as you're casting Entangle, as you peek around the corner and see these individuals moving from the docks, and it seems like they're trying to make a right, but you go ahead and try to cast Entangle. Before you do so, go ahead and roll Stealth, just to see if you can cast this without alerting their attention to get the surprise round off.
Come on, stealth.
Oh no!
Can I guide? Even if I guidance myself, it's not going to be enough. Urgh.
Well, I mean, this
And you
just
have to
means you're gonna
declare
get
it beforehand.
spotted,
Urgh.
So, unfortunately, the
I
displacer
stepped out too
beast
far.
quickly shifts its attention towards you, Ryland, and we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh, darn it. Hi, kitty. Nice kitty.
So,
Do the rest of us have any bonuses because we didn't give ourselves away yet?
they saw you as a group earlier, but I know as a rogue you have hidey stuff that you can do, so that does help. I won't give the... Oh no, I rolled for all. I'm just gonna do one round for the guards since they're...
How am I getting such... I roll so terribly.
Okay, let me add... Rylan, I'm just gonna move your token so I can add you to the turn order.
Yeah.
There you go. Awesome. And then Sneevy's already there. Ryland, it's gonna put you there. And, okay. Let me move glucose down just so I can... I wish they had a roll initiative button there. That would be nice. Okay, then glucose is at a 16. Nice.
Guess you get to cast first. Because I clearly don't.
Yep.
Ah. And then Tom's a 19. Rogues.
What? For some reason,
Rogues
I
be
can't see-
roguing.
Yeah. And then, let's see here. Why am I missing stuff? Oh. Okay.
Did Mel get hers too?
I'm gonna add her. So
Okay.
Suneevi's after glucose. And I'm just gonna... 9. So Mel's at a 12 total. Wait, no, 11. I can't math.
Everybody is faster than me. Oh, I'm so sorry.
So Mel goes behind
Cool.
Suneevi because I already know without asking that her dex is worse than yours. And then I roll for the NPCs. Okay. Okay. So the displacer beast is
Oh.
a natural 1.
There's two of me. There's two of me in the thing.
Oh, here, let me fix it. Ah.
One's in your chronological shift, and the other one is regular.
Let me delete the one
Time
towards
magic.
the top.
This is why
Isn't
you
it?
don't mess with time.
It gets weird, man. Okay. Then
That's how you end up being your own grandpa.
Man,
All right, Fry.
that is I've seen the logic for that.
Assassin.
Actually, there's a song, I'm My Own Grandpa, and the logic strangely works, and it's just crazy.
And then we have guards going in front of Ryland. And then this guy goes before Ryland, the big guy. Okay. And then, what's your dex score, Tom?
18.
18. Okay.
Yes, 18.
Because the assassin tied with you. So you'll go first, actually.
Okay.
Awesome. So we have our initiative. Let me put some music on here. Okay.
Hold on one sec.
Oh, and let me put you back. I had to move over one to add initiatives.
Okay. So assuming the plan is still for me to just swoop.
The plan was for me to tangle them up and then swoop in and you grab him.
All right. And the big thing is still holding it by the forearm?
Yes. So the big figure is, yeah, right there. I'll kind of ping it.
Oh, we don't get ambush, right?
No, unfortunately.
No.
All right. So what are you doing, Tom?
Let's see how far this is. Oh, jeez. It's a little out of range.
But the entanglement didn't go through?
No, because the surprise round got unsurprised.
Right then. I'm going to cast Mirror Image. And then
Nice choice.
Nice.
And I'm going to use a bonus action after I move to hide.
Okay.
So where should I move is the question. Because I want a stealthy move, you know?
Right.
You could move like back here. Well,
I want to get closer to my quote
your
unquote
target.
Yeah.
If you're here, you might be out of sight though. Or
Do you think I
here.
could like? Do you think I could go to the roof corner? Maybe they won't spot me if I'm right there.
Yeah, you could try.
All right. So I'll fly up to the roof, and then bonus action hide.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your stealth for your hiding.
Right, and
Okay. So, let's see here. Let me roll for... So as far as you
No.
know, you're not spotted.
yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Awesome.
They don't know my goal even if they do see me.
Okay. So let's see, Assassin's turn. He is going to okay. It's his first turn in combat. So he's gonna look out at Ryland, who just made the first attack. Luckily,
I
though,
haven't got to do anything yet.
you have a little bit of cover from the building.
So she doesn't lose the spell slot for that.
No, because it never went off.
I just moved and they just decided to jump on me. Technically, I'm an innocent bystander still, because I haven't actually done anything.
Okay, and he gets advantage on this because it's the first turn. Let's just make sure it's not a crit, but, does a 25 hit you?
Oh yeah.
So then we'll roll the damage. Okay, so that's 8 piercing, and then you'll need to make a con save.
Oh, he poisoned his arrows. The rotten little.
So you'll take, luckily it doesn't say it gives you the poison condition, so you'll take 8 piercing plus 20 poison damage as
20?
yeah, as the arrow kind of sinks
Ow.
into the side of your chest.
Ooh, and I really wish I had been in a rage. Actually, the rage wouldn't have helped me with the poison damage. Ouch.
But luckily, that's the only thing he can do this turn. So that brings us to, well, and then actually he's gonna back up to be next to this displacer beast. Actually, sorry, he's gonna go behind this cart here. Okay, Glucose, you're up.
I like to wear it with keep them all nice and close together. Go
I
ahead,
can
keep
still
them
see
close
him,
together.
right?
You can.
Okay. I'm going to. Let me see. I'm gonna use this one, momentary stasis. And what that does is it creates a field of magic around them, and they can't use when the creature, in case, hold on, at the end of your next turn. Yeah, so they can't do anything until it's the end of my next turn, or if they
Okay.
get hit, or if they save with the DC. So my DC is 16.
Okay.
And it's 60 feet, so it's all of them? Except maybe the
No,
assassin?
it's only one.
And then
Oh.
he has to make a con save, so let me make that real quick. Oh no, this isn't good.
Come on, fail.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
a failure.
Yay!
So, right after unleashing the arrow, you just see him frozen in time.
And I should also be able to use a spell, because that's not a spell. What do I have as a bonus action? Not a lot. I don't have a lot of bonus actions.
Me
I
either.
don't think.
I either
I
go
don't-
into a rage or I use my spores. That's basically all I do.
Let's see. Could use Misty Step, but I'm in a very uncomfortable position.
If
I
you
cannot
use a
prepare-
misty step, I'd go up to the roof.
Oh, that's a
That
good
way
idea.
you're not. I'd go up to the roof, like over here.
Very good idea. I am going to use Misty Step to get up to the roof.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
Perfect. Boop.
Nice. Some good
And-
old roof combat.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hope everyone remembered when I said something about the stasis, so I don't have to like shout it out and let everyone know. So I'm gonna stay quiet from here
Is
and hope they
is
just
he
pick up.
stasis? Is it this one that's stasis or this one that's stasis?
It's the blue,
Uh,
bluish
Right
one.
now it's this one because
Okay.
he's like a threat
Oh,
with that
yes,
fucking
that
damage. he does.
crossbow. Oh my god!
Yeah.
That
So hit-
crossbow That crossbow in one hit took me down to less than half my hit point.
Yeah.
Alright,
At
so
least you
hit
could
the guy in
get
stasis.
these.
Got it.
No, don't hit the guy. Lay traps. Lay
Hit-
traps.
Well,
Hit the
I
guy.
mean,
Leave him
Hit the
alone.
guy in stasis. Got
No,
it.
no,
Leave
no.
him,
Just
leave him alone. Leave him alone.
tie. If you don't hit him, it's fine. Tie him with something heavy and just dump him into the water.
Oh,
Let him
Hit
drown.
him. Got it.
I mean,
Okay.
just to put it out there, an incapacitated creature, don't you like auto crit if you're
You
within 5
do.
feet?
If
You
it's the
do.
paralyzed condition, yeah.
It's incapacitated. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, if you're gonna hit it, you gotta like wail on it before the
Yeah.
end of Glucose's turn. If you're not gonna hit it, don't touch it.
Yeah.
You're not like doing straight up melee big hits.
Okay, if you're gonna do that, then yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
if we had Kid Fisto here, then let Kid Fisto like pummel him into the ground.
And I can just stasis him again.
I love
Yeah.
it.
So, yeah, that's gonna be the end of my turn then.
So that brings us to Sunibi.
Yes, and I'm gonna have to use my action to dash because otherwise I can't actually do anything.
Fair.
You know, let's just get down to the fray. With dash, that should be exactly 60 feet. And bonus action. Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Awesome. Is that all for you?
And I would actually like a free action. See if I can hit this time-faced stasis guy with ball of spit.
Yeah, you definitely see, because he was just about to put his crossbow down and is still just holding it frozen in place.
That's what I was more thinking if I could free action try and spit on him.
It's a very long spit, but you can try.
I mean,
It's a long spit.
Yeah,
You have to get like some really good back arch going to get the
Exactly.
projection right.
It's not a
Right.
far spit. It's a long one.
yeah, that's true.
It's like a squirt gun.
Yeah,
that sounds like an athletics check.
you could try.
It's a 21.
Somehow
Nice.
you lob this ball of spit at the figure,
Right in
like
his
from
mouth.
15 feet away.
It is
kind of
actually
impressive.
Quite impressive. It's very impressive, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, you and the other little boys practiced to see who could get the farthest spit.
I mean, what else are you gonna do in the swamps?
It's a freaking squirt gun.
So,
Wow, Mel has a lot of movement.
let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, she can't get all the way, but she's gonna dash. And she's gonna kind of hide behind this, but that's all she can really do. But she's in the fray now. That brings us to the guards, who
Yeah, I think I go last.
these guys are gonna go towards Sunibi.
Have it be.
Does oh my goodness, that's pretty intense for little guards. Does a 20 and an 18 hit you?
The 20 hits, and I'm gonna have to see if the shield holds. Come on. Okay, yeah, the shield holds.
Okay.
So 20 hits and the 18 doesn't.
Okay. So they do 3 piercing. And then let's see. The other guard is gonna stay put, but hold his action if anyone gets within range of the prisoner. So that's their turn. That brings us to the...
Guys, these guards suck. You can kill them.
They do indeed.
Is this Mel?
That is
That's
Mel.
This one's Mel.
Alright,
is it?
when did she get here? Typical no.
Oh, good you.
The big guy is gonna stay put with the prisoner because he was told not to leave, so he's just gonna hold his action for if anything comes within striking range.
Dagnabbit.
The displacer beast is gonna be a displacer beast though. And it's gonna go.
I get to go before the beastie goes.
Yeah, that's true.
I think.
Yes, you are correct. So Ryland, it's your turn.
I think I can move up to like here. I think. I only get 30, so
5, 10, 15.
I don't
That looks about right.
Okay, and then I am going to continue with the plan and cast an entangle on the displacer beast, the guard, and the two back here.
Okay.
Like, in there.
Awesome. Can you post the spell just so I get the radius?
Yeah, I think it's 90 feet, if I remember.
That's the casting
Uh,
range.
Oh, sorry.
Radius is 20 foot square.
Okay.
Okay. I did post it before, I just have to get it again. And it's like it's a 13, I think.
Okay. 20.
Where's it go? There it is.
Yeah, you can get all of them that are still within this area. You would get the guy too, if that's okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Wow, that's a big 20 feet.
Oh wait, that's not right. Sorry. I can't draw this thing. Okay. Let's try that again. Clear drawings. Okay. 5, 10,
yeah, 20 foot square.
5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, there we go. So that's actually more like this-ish. Is that right?
Okay, yeah. So I think
Okay,
I think I can get all 4 of them
Okay.
if it's moved down.
Yeah.
So
Let
if
me
it's
move
like
that down.
centered here, it should get them.
Okay. So let me adjust that one more time. I am bad at this tool in Roll20. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I can't even use it. I can't even properly use it. So
There we go.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that is going to cover all of them. Let me roll out their saves. And you said 13, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So luckily,
LGC of 13.
none of them are... Okay. So let me roll for the guard first. Okay. So the guard is stuck. The big guy seems to resist. He rolled a 17. And then saving throw to take only half. Okay, this actually doesn't affect that. Okay. The displacer beast rolled a 3.
Oh, the displacer beast is playing with the vine.
So, yeah. Because it only that's a 2 to that.
Woohoo!
So, yeah. It's caught as well.
Kitty is playing with the vines. Woohoo!
And let me roll for the prisoner. The prisoner's stuck too. So the only person who isn't stuck is the big guy.
Now is the big guy trying to get the prisoner loose?
That's a good point that we'll get to when his turn comes back around.
Okay. Just asking.
Anything else for your turn?
Like I said, I moved, and I'm gonna try and use the cover here to like try and take cover.
Okay. Awesome. So that brings us to the displacer beast. So let's see here. Tackle. So it's currently restrained. So before it can do anything, it's gonna have to break free from it.
The kitty is playing with all the vines. He is having so much fun.
It wasted its turn, but it did roll a natural 20.
Oh, see, I thought it was playing with the vines like he thought they were like string because he's part cat.
So he does
I was hoping.
break out of that. But that's all he can do. He can move, I suppose. No, he's gonna stay put. Alright, that brings us back to the top of Tom, though.
Hold on.
So, if it helps, you're on the edge of the roof, kind of looking down at everything.
He's debating on what he's doing. He's doing a Batman right now. You could drop this guy. You could drop this guy into the water and just let him drown.
Okay, sorry.
You're all good.
Somebody knocked on the door at the exact moment that it was my turn.
Always
You're all
happens.
good.
That makes it even more funny. God, I have way too many tabs open on my phone.
Okay, so
Or you could take him and drop him into the water.
I think it's a good idea to just like tie some weights on his feet and just like throw him into the water. Just let him drown.
He's tough. Like I said, he took me down to like less than half my hit points in one shot.
Yeah, I'm definitely stationing him.
Yeah. Not that this guy will not that he won't be a terrible thing to deal with too, but
What's Tom
I could
doing?
just try to. Yeah, I could just try to take out the big dude.
well the big dude is not entangled right now.
Correct. Yeah. So
If you try to pick him up, it'll probably be like a contested strength roll or something.
I have a thing.
Okay, if you have a plan with it, go for it.
Just trying to see where I could get.
It's tough.
So I'm hidden, right? So the first attack rolls I make would have advantage.
Yes.
So it's like I want to just use that advantage and get the target. Target is the priority. But then it's like I'm just out of range. I don't have any actions if I dash straight to him. All right, let's
Tie the weights on his.
but that would be what? An action to tie weights,
Yeah.
and then
It's an object interaction to grab him, an action to tie weights, and then to move to let him go would be a bonus action.
yeah,
Does
like
that count? As a, could you do that all in one turn?
Fighter kind of, but not
If you could tie the weights on his legs, right? Then the next turn I'll just stasis him again because he won't do anything in here. He's stuck. And then on Ryland's turn, she can just like pick him up and throw him down into the water.
Oh, I can
Yeah.
get him in the water. It's the weights thing.
Yeah, the
Like,
weights. The weights
I
is
can
to
tie the
to
weights.
keep
I
him
can tie the
continuing
weights
to
to
sink.
him. I can tie the weights to him on my turn and chuck him in the water. Maybe.
Yeah, that could also work, but like,
I don't think we have enough
it.
actions for what we're describing.
But if
And who
you
just
but if you
has
tie the
weights?
weights, well, just like grab a crate or like a heavy crate or something, and just tie it to his legs, and then have Rylan push him down.
How heavy are my thieves' tools?
Not enough. No.
I mean, you have the horse carriage. Just get the horse gone and just or just
I do.
tie
No,
the
I do.
the wood will float. So
I
don't
do
tie
have
him
the
to the wood.
wheelbarrow still. I do
Don't
have
tie
the
him to the
wheel.
wheelbarrow. It'll float. It's wood.
I have a jar of a
what is
melted
this
ghost.
over here? What is this over here? I mean, there's a piano over here too.
Gosh. I
Attach a piano to his feet.
Wait, DM, what armor is he wearing? This one.
Um.
all right. I'm gonna. I gotta focus on the big guy. I'm gonna get him in the
Okay.
water. So I'm gonna use my movement and my action to dash.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Bonus action dash
Mhm.
and my movement to get above the water.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my action to cast lightning lure. Which I don't remember if I reflavored as anything else. No, I didn't. So when I
Whoops,
cast
never mind.
that guy,
Okay.
EC 15, or they get pulled toward me. And since I'm flying, they should just fall into the water
Okay.
after taking the 4 damage.
So let me get his strength.
Damn.
Never mind. I'm just floating in the water.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. +3, but I guess that was enough.
Yeah. All right.
If only I had the thing.
Anything else on your
I'm-
turn, Tom?
No, that's movement, dash, action, and dash, bonus action, and yeah, I'm stuck here above the water. I'm flying
Okay.
above the water.
That sounds good. The assassin is stuck thanks to glucose. So that brings us to glucose.
Okay. Because I don't want this displacer beast to see me, I'm gonna like lean over to this side, and I'm gonna just put my fingers to my temples and like cast it again.
Okay. At the displacer beast?
No, at this guy over here. This guy is way too much damage.
Okay.
I don't even know what displacer beast does damage
It's
wise.
just it's just difficult to hit. It creates like an
Let's
illusion of
see.
itself.
Okay. So this guy is still like the biggest threat.
I mean, the rogue only has advantage on that first turn, but yeah, it still hits if it has the sneak attack stuff.
So the
It's a rogue?
only
Well, it's an assassin, so
Yeah.
you know.
Same thing. The only problem with casting it again is that it's not really gonna stack. You would.
No, it would be at the end of my. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it wouldn't. You would have to wait
Okay,
until your next turn to do it.
Okay, then let me look at some other stuff.
Just because he's technically already
so-
under the effect.
I
mean,
still
can-
have. I still have. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, can you ready momentary stasis?
I can do that. Okay, yeah.
I mean,
no,
that's a question. That's a metagame question for. Oh,
That's
Yeah, DM,
tricky. That's a little. I think it's a little OP, so I'm gonna say no on that one.
Oh.
But you can recast it next turn.
Fuck. So somebody needs to get like fucked. On our side. Okay. In that case, if they are incapacitated, you said that they get what, like crit or
Yeah, it's an
advantage?
automatic crit and attacks with
Attacks that hit
advantage.
within 5 feet. Yep.
Has to be melee
And
though.
has to be melee. Fuck. Okay. Let's see what I have, because I can also cast from Carl. I can always bestow curse. A creature succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become cursed for duration when you cast this spell. Choose the nature of the curse. Choose one ability score. While cursed, the target has disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws made with that ability. While cursed, an attack rolls against you. While cursed, the target must make a wisdom. Blah 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 blah. Waste action doing. While cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action. The turn doing nothing. I'm cursing this target. I'm cursing him.
Okay. Let me read it real quick.
And I can choose which stat they can have advantage on, right? And that's gonna be Constitution.
Nice. Let's see here. Wow.
And I would say also this is when Carl moves in and like touches him, because it is a touch spell.
Okay. Has disadvantage on ability checks. Well, cursed. Fails. Okay, so it looks like you can cast that at the same time. Because it doesn't say your features concentration, so yeah, you should be fine with that.
Hell yes.
Matt Mercer does not believe in concentration. Just BT dubs.
So let's see here.
Daddy Matty.
So the only thing I'm not sure about with being incapacitated, I don't think he can make the wisdom saving throw since he's
Yes!
frozen, right?
He's fucked!
Let me... This is such a fucky ruling, I'm not sure. Can... make saving throw.
And if he fails, he have to waste his action doing nothing. I think.
Okay.
Rule in our favor. Rule in our favor.
It automatically fails strength and dexterity, but it's a wisdom. Yeah.
I mean, there is. I mean, he picked an assassin, so he's not a wise guy.
That is true.
Yeah.
So you still have a shot. Let's see
Come
here.
on, fail wisdom. Fail wisdom. Fail wisdom. Fail it.
All right, and it's literally a straight roll. He doesn't have anything.
Come on. Yes, that's
12?
good. That's a good thing. Yes.
Nice.
Yes!
So you bestow curse on the assassin, just
He still
royally
can't do
wrecking this
anything.
guy.
Yes. I will be the assassin, like I was gonna say defiler, but that doesn't sound really good. Demolisher.
Nice.
You just can't do anything.
Anything else for you?
I'm gonna laugh at him.
Solid. That will bring us to Sanivi.
Indeed. Let me see here. This might be a silly idea, but it might also... It might just work. You know what, let's go for the silly idea that might just work. Let me see real quickly here. Yes. Yeah, this is gonna be perfect. First things first, I am just gonna take 5 steps back.
Okay.
I'm well aware that gives them opportunity attack, but I don't care. They're gonna miss. I know it. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones.
They will take the opportunity attack, but we'll see how that goes.
I can feel it in my bones. Also, I would like to point out, Glucose, that's the necromancy spell you just cast.
So I don't think either hit.
Nope, they both miss.
Okay. You're all good then.
DM, could I
Mhm.
retcon just one small thing? Because I just read the rest of the spell.
Yeah, what would it be?
I want to make the disadvantage instead of Constitution. I want to make it Wisdom.
Okay. That will do.
All right, cool, nice.
All right. So, Cindy, you
And
backed
now,
up a couple steps.
I'll land 5 feet back.
Mhm.
I'm gonna free action interaction, put away my shields.
Okay.
Because I actually need to do that for this to work properly. And yeah, I'll go ahead and toss my javelin of lightning at this fellow over here.
Okay.
Speaking the command word and everything, so 100 feet long, 5 feet wide. That should get both these guys here and the actual target.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, and possibly these two horses in a way, but what can you do? Sucks to be a horse. Right. Why is this? Oh, right, because I have this shield. I need to do this real quickly. There we go. And it
Should I have a
yes,
token
so
for Carl?
Here, let me. I don't have one yet, but we'll use Priya.
All right, cool.
Oh, hello, Priya.
He would be he would like do the touch spell and then he would like move away also. I don't know how far can familiars move.
Oh, wait a second.
I'd say be back over.
I mean, assuming that you're taking the familiar stat block of like the owl, it has like 30 feet flyby, so it doesn't provoke opportunities.
What's the stat for book?
So, it is for book 30 feet, and it just kind of floats. It's not really like Carl can't really like fly, if that makes sense. So he's not like a bird. He just floats above the ground. So it's just a flat 30 feet, like hovering speed, basically.
All right, cool. Then he would be like, you know, just trying to be hidden behind this like box or whatever.
Okay.
After he did the touch stuff.
Okay. Awesome. And then 22 definitely hits.
Excellent. So first thing first, that's the actual just regular pierce. Don't mind, it does everything. It does everything by itself, apparently.
Oh, nice. So 4 piercing
see
to the
here.
guy.
About to say yes. So 4 piercing and 11 lightning. So I'm gonna need a dex saving throw from all 3 of them.
Okay. So let me do the guards first. That's a 15 for the first one. So one
his
guard succeeds, one guard fails.
Excellent. And
So one guard dies.
this guy himself.
Let me see what the curse does to him real quick because I think it's disadvantage. Choose one.
Yeah, so it does saving throws. So with that ability score,
So he's fine.
Wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he just needs to
Awesome.
do a dex saving throw.
So let me roll. So 14 on the dice plus 6.
Yeah, so he succeeds. So he only takes a half. So
Okay.
4 piercing and 5 or 6 lightning.
Okay. Cool beans. We have the
Excellent.
assassin there. Okay.
Since we're doing so well, and I still have a bonus action I haven't used yet. Just a 5 feet close, I just have a
Lunch.
yeah, exactly. You chose a really bad day to be a henchman.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's not great. Does a 13 hit?
I think it does actually. Wait. No, it's 16. Sorry.
Okay,
It does
that's
not
fine.
hit.
So I miss. I miss.
All right. Is that everything for you?
Yes,
Okay.
that's it for me.
That brings us to Mel, who is gonna step out to where she can see, and then she is also gonna do some spell stuff. Okay. So she's gonna cast. Go with Firebolt towards the assassin.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, it misses because the 3 is from Bless, which isn't active.
Fuck.
So Mel just goes, "Sorry, still a little bit hungover."
Damn it, Mel, I cured you.
And she's like, "I know." So she spends her turn being useless. That brings us to the big guy, who
Next time, just buff the body.
Yeah, right. I need haste, so I can have more actions.
5.
Woohoo! More
10.
actions.
I think this guy's gonna. No, he can't do that. Oh, this guy's so useless right now. He has to stay next to the prisoner. So that brings us to his turn, but he will smack someone who comes within range. Will hold his action. That brings us to Ryland, and then I think we'll pause it after this round of combat, just because it's getting kind of late, so we'll finish this up next week. But Ryland,
Okay.
and then the Displacer Beast after.
Well, I'm going to use symbiotic entity, and to gain 12 extra hit points.
Ooh, nice.
Well, they're temp hit points, but they still count as hit points. You know, because
Still
I
useful.
got walloped.
Mhm.
So I got walloped, and I don't like having no hit points. It's really, really weird. And since I'm actually fighting as a druid this time, I'm not going into a rage. I do believe that's a bonus action.
Let's see here. That would be an action.
That's my action. Okay. I have a pretty good position, but
Go into range.
No, because then that loses entangle.
no, I can't. If I go into a rage, I lose my entangle. And I'm holding at least one in the entangle.
I'm pretty sure technically you don't lose concentration on spells when you rage. You just cannot cast new spells.
No, you're thinking of wild shape.
Shape.
Yeah.
Guys, I think I'm
Right.
having a change of like feelings towards necromancy, because holy fuck.
There's some really cool spells. Yeah.
Hypocrite.
That's why I went to my symbiotic entity. If I attack with my weapon, will I go into a rage?
No, you have to actually trigger the rage
Okay.
as a bonus action. But you can attack without it.
She used her action already.
Oh yeah,
I used my action. Would it be a bonus I want to try and not charm, but animal handling. I guess it's not really an animal, the monstrosity, but could I try an animal handling on the Displacer Beast? Because he is semi-tamed by one of these guys.
I'll say yes, but it would be at disadvantage just because currently
currently his daddy's around.
Yeah. That and you guys are actively attacking the
Hey, you should
daddy
kill your
people.
friends.
Well, I'm not saying he should kill his friends. I'm just saying that I want to be his friend.
Kill
You
it.
should kill your friends.
And I haven't attacked him. I just it was just some vines that started attacking him.
Kill him.
So yeah, I'm trying an animal handling on.
You would also have to get over to the Displacer Beast if you want to try it.
One. Are these 5 or 10?
This would be 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. This
5,
creature does not look
10.
like a beast of nature.
15, 20,
That's a monstrosity.
30. Is that close enough?
That's tricky. Because you're trying to get the creature to be like receptive of what you're doing, but you're kind of far away still.
Okay.
I would say probably not this turn with the distance.
Make displacer noises.
All right.
But go look it out. So that brings us to the displacer piece, which unfortunately sees Ryland as food right now. So he's gonna close the difference.
You really don't want to eat me.
So
I'm going to be very thankful for these 12 extra hit points a second, aren't I? Yep, that hits me.
And then here's the second one.
50 plus 30 damage.
What about the... Well, the 8 probably doesn't. Nice. So, we roll the first one. So that's 14 bludgeoning. Sorry, 10 bludgeoning plus 4 piercing.
Wow. I miss being in a rage.
Oh god, it's just like one of my Japanese cartoons.
I so miss being in a rage.
I get it.
With the tentacles. So Ryland's getting whipped by tentacles by the displacer beast. And I think since it's the end of combat, that combat round, we'll start next week with Tom at the top. Just because it's getting a little late. So
just how I like it.
Nice. Well, thanks for everyone for hanging out. Thanks for Dak in the chat. It's really cool to see all of you there. And yeah, we'll pick up this combat encounter next week and see if the party manages to get the prisoner. So far, it's looking to be in their favor. But
well, to be fair, they never said we had to get the prisoner alive.
Well, they didn't tell us it was a prisoner.
They did not.
That
They
is
literally
true.
just said, bring us the package.
That is true.
I'm gonna get him, don't worry.
If he's dead and we bring him, we still brought the package.
And he's a half-elf, so technically you can resurrect him.
We could, but like... I mean, I gotta eat.
I mean, they could. We don't have to. They just said bring us the package. So they could resurrect him if they really want him alive. Because he is a half-elf.
I gotta
It's
eat.
not like it's an elf
alive.
that you can't. It's not like an elf that you can't, like, do a resurrection on.
This is no problem, guys. Trust me.
All right.
Got this. All right, so
We totally got this.
You can't just stitch them back together with a needle. That's not how it works.
that's amazing.
I have
Sure you
mending.
can.
Really fine.
When they're dead, you can mend them back together and then you resurrect them. It's perfectly allowed.
Goodbye to the Twitch. We will see you next Friday on that note. And goodbye.
That was over.